up? What up?
What,
We are
what's
live,
up, my
folks.
brother? We live. We out here.
So we're gonna watch the Cowboys and the Niners play. So this would be a good game, guys. I'm excited to see this game. Right? I think a lot to be said about it. Two good teams. So and we do play the Cowboys when we get off our bye week. So we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see how we perform. So I'll have the game up and we'll get the game cast going.
Yep.
But pretty interesting turn of events. So I know people will be trickling in. We wanted to talk a little bit about, before the game starts. We want to talk a little about some of the news going on. We were actually going to do a video on this, but man, kind of crazy, the situation going on with JC Jackson. Obviously, we know what happened there, but my goodness, dude, what a train wreck what we hear from this guy now. And and then the Patriots get blown out today, like absolutely freaking annihilated, which I thought was hilarious. I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. And and JC Jackson, actually, it's funny. I was looking at his stat line. I think he had one tackle. He pretty much did nothing the whole game. But I mean, let's talk about this guy right here. But I guess the rumor was that he just didn't want to play. I guess, Mikey Davis got hurt and he said, I don't want to go into the game. So
wow.
What a little shit move, man. And it's like, I don't know, is what it is, man. I mean, bottom line, something had to be made, and it is what it is. So
yeah.
The whole JC Jackson saga is over with, but it's sad. I mean, they lost 34-0. Woo! Wow. 34-0, guys. That is so bad.
Yeah, that's pretty dang awful. Did you have the game book up to see how many snaps that JC Jackson actually had?
No, I don't. Okay. Well, he has one tackle and one solo. That was it. So I don't know what else he got beyond that.
He didn't do too much. Yeah. See,
I
wonder how many snaps he was actually on the field for. So I mean, that'd be kind of interesting to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, but we are going to be covering the Niners Cowboys game. So, guys, throw your questions out as well. Obviously, we are a Chargers podcast, but at the end of the day, we want to watch the game. So, we want to just kind of connect with you folks. So, throw your questions out. We'll probably try to actually answer your questions as the game progresses. But we want to talk about the game and have some chuckles with you and just sort of enjoy watching the game with our peeps, right? So, that's sort of the whole point.
Yeah.
But really just an interesting conversation around JC Jackson. Just really don't know, I think it'll be very interesting to see if Bill Belichick does get laid off. He does get fired. I wouldn't be surprised. He's definitely on the hot seat right now, too. And then bringing JC Jackson in. Guys, he's under contract there for the Patriots till 2026. So he's got another 3 years on his contract. It's $14 million a year.
Right.
And this guy clearly is getting paid, so he doesn't care, right? He's got guaranteed money, So
he got his bag. He's got his ring. What else he need?
Yep. Yeah. And I think that's part of the problem with getting a guy like that, right? And you just go, okay, I don't know. So what are your guys' thoughts? So,
I mean, the biggest thought is honestly, in a lot of ways, good riddance. It was just unfortunate that we, spent so much money to pick him up and stuff. And then for him to underperform for us, just, I don't know. I hate having someone have a bad attitude playing on the team, just sandbagging it, yeah, it's just not fun.
Yep. So I don't know. It's a tough conversation, right? Interesting though. I will say this, guys. So if you look at the game cast, I think you could show it here, Kyle. It looks like 55% say the Niners are going to win. So, and so, San Fran will beat up the Cowgirls. I'm really curious, man. Okay, so one of the things that I've really liked about the NFL offenses this year is they're really doing a good job at scheming people open, and the Niners are very good at that, right? So I'm really curious to see how the pre-snap motion works with them, and the Cowboys have been good, but I kind of feel like their defense has really kept them in the game. I also think the same thing with the Niners, so it'll be interesting. So, I mean, if I had to pick a team, obviously I'd say the Niners. I don't know what's your prediction for the game here, Kyle, and guys in the chat. What's everyone's score prediction for the Niners Cowboys game?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think I think Cowboys, or well, actually no, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game. Let's say that though, because both teams are doing really well. Unfortunately, I got to give credit where credit's due. Like the Cowboys, like they're doing all right this year, and look, they got 124 points for their team, and then they only let the other team score 41. Those averages are freaking great right there, So I think they're going to be a really tough time, and I think just to keep it interesting, I'm gonna root for the Cowboys just to kind of go against you. Yeah, we can't be agreeing to this thing. Like make a little friendly brotherly bet here. How about that?
Brotherly wager. By the way, we are going to be selling those. We are going to be selling those sunglasses that Kyle's got on right now as well too. So we are going to be ordering quite a few more of those as also.
That's right. That's right.
So
I'm probably, by the way, and I'm probably gonna have eggs on my face because I really do think the Cowboys are gonna lose. But you already picked the Niners, so I got to pick the other team.
There we go. All right. So Kay says 31-27 Niners. Let's see. Gordon Block 28-31 Niners. Okay. By the way, any Chiefs, any Cowboys fans in here as well? I'd love to chat with you. If so, raise your hand. I'd love to see that. Please. Love to put your hands up in the air. Lockdown 7775. I need you guys' thoughts on the Broncos and Peyton losing today versus Hackett and the Jets. That game was interesting, man. Look, I'm going to say this just really quick. And guys, in the chat, what do you guys think? Oh, Bull Babes, what's up? How we doing? Hey, I will say this. I never wanted to see Sean Payton hired by the Chargers. And I'll tell you why. Whenever a head coach goes away and becomes works in the booth, they don't really do well when they come back into head coaching. I just don't see them doing well. And I think that's why Sean Payton, he's been out of the game for a while. So, he doesn't quite get the guys he wants, blah, blah, blah. I just don't see it. I don't see it. And you know what? The Broncos paid, $20 million a year for him?
Yeah.
Dude, that is wasted money. I think it's a 5-year contract, guys, guaranteed money. So I'm not a fan, dude. I'm not a fan. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Kyle?
I do agree that getting a veteran coach like Sean Payton is actually a really good choice because I imagine players can respect a coach that actually has had like a long running history in the league. I feel like even easier. Because reality is coming from college, they are all like young, they don't have money, whatever like that from college, whatever like that. But then when they get into the pros, then they start getting money, whatever like that. They start securing their money in their bag, and they start loosening up a lot more. It's harder for a coach, I think, to contain them a little bit more. But if you have a coach that has all that experience, I think that makes sense.
Sure.
And so, we talked about this last year too. We didn't think that Sean Payton was the guy for us as well, and I'm glad we didn't pick him up. And obviously, we don't think that he's the guy for the Broncos. But paying that much for him was definitely an absolute terrible idea.
And there's a stupid ass contract to give Russell Wilson all that money too. Dude, that organization's screwed for a long time. It really is.
Right.
I don't mind if the Cowboys win or lose, whether they are victory. Sweet. I expect 49ers to lose. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Hey, guys, we have any Niners or Cowboys fans? Raise your hands, please. I want to see your guys' predictions. Come in here.
Yeah.
Crazy, folks. J.C. Jackson and the Patriots, man. Oh my God. folks, guys, it was a donkey punch, man. Those guys got destroyed, dude. Here we go. Let's show you right here, man. Here we go. 34-0, folks. Woo! And
boom shakalaka.
I think he was. Let's see. What did he get? He had.
Let's see. I gotta go.
Yeah, here we go. One tackle and one solo assist. That's. Yeah, and Kyle does have his soundboard going as well too. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Hey James, how we doing? And by the way. Good riddance, bitch. I will say this, man. Like, honestly, J.C. Jackson, whatever, man. He got his money. And this just goes to show you there's so many arguments about this over and over again. Again, a lot of people keep talking about Austin Eckler. We want to pay Eckler. I get it. but he's almost 30 years old and he wants like a 3-year contract. Like there's no way we're going to give him that in the Chargers organization. And JC Jackson's a great example. I think they're going to be a little shy bringing somebody in anytime soon because of what he did with this organization. So I don't know. It kind of breaks my heart because I do think he kind of ruined some things for future people that we could sign, but it's a problem. And what do you guys think, moving forward?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been my thought too. I was like, dang, because we went out and went hard to get all these really good players and stuff like that, people that have proved themselves in the league. And obviously, like we're not really we only won a few more games. And so like it kind of the cost to benefit ratio is actually pretty low to right now. I mean, you just look at our defense. It's like the highest, the most expensive defense in the league. And we're still not really making the amount of moves that we need to make, in order to actually for the value cost here,
Yeah. Yeah. And so bottom line, right. I think at the end of the day, it's one of those situations where unfortunately we're dealing with a lot of, a lot of tough, personalities in the locker room. And I think clearly they were not doing just things were not working out well. Bottom line, they just were not working. And so, it is what it is. Say what you want to say. Fine. JC Jackson's gone. Long live the fart. A few of us are from the Bay Area. So 49ers are our second team. Actually, Bull Babes, I do like the Niners as well, too. We actually grew up in that area. So, we grew up in the San Francisco area a little bit. So, we do kind of like the Niners, but, it's definitely they're not the Chargers for sure. So, okay. And I'm having a hard time watching it on the other screen here. So, this is great. I'm not seeing the stream.
Yeah. So, you can't pull it up on our on the NFL Plus situation or whatever.
It's not on that. It won't be on that.
Yeah, dang it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it'll pull up eventually. All righty. Yes. Oh, there we go. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to be back right away. Give me 2 seconds here.
Yep. Where you going? All right. Well, hey, yeah. So we're just gonna be hanging for a little bit. We got the the game cast up a little bit. So how's everyone doing? Did anybody make any bets today and make some money? Like on DraftKings or whatever like that. Let's see. As you guys all know, we did the this earlier on Thursday, and let's just kind of go through some of the games we already did. So we had the Bears, Commanders. That was kind of a snooze fest of a game, though, But there's a big question that actually comes out of this one too. Is like, is Ron Rivera seeing his last days here in the Redskins, or not the Redskins? So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, James is the one that does all these rundowns with you, but I'm trying to have a little bit of fun here too. Oh, what are you guys saying here? I'm gonna catch up to what you guys saying. I'm new here, dig it, so decided to come back, watch you guys. Hey, what's up? Well, I'm glad you're here. We're just hanging out. Like I said, we just wanted to watch the game a little bit and just kind of talk. Obviously, there's no Chargers football this week, so we're just gonna be chatting about the Sunday Night Football game and a little bit of the other stuff. So glad you're here. I appreciate you. So the Bull Babes say we have the best brother on here, Kyle. We love. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, Babes, you need to reach out to us. Give us your number. Hang out with us one of these days. Here we go. As well. No, it's funny because we got to know who you guys are. So
yeah,
it'd be good.
Oh, there you go. Looks like we got a spam button here. Hey,
we got a spam bot already.
We might want to use that link so we can actually go watch the game ourselves. How about that?
There you go.
I don't know. I don't even. It's probably going to steal all your information. So I don't know.
Yeah, probably will. Don't do that. Don't hit that button. Don't hit that link, folks.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay, I see why. All right. Okay, I had to relog into my Dish network here. Okay, cool. So, all right, so get ready to show the Gamecast. Gamecast should be popping on any second now. So, again, guys, score predictions. Throw them out there real quick. Let us know what you guys think. I think. I'm going to make the easy call here and say I do think that the Niners will win.
Stream
But
East. Actually, I need to figure that out because I don't have a way to watch it myself.
oh, really?
No, I don't. I'm actually looking at stuff right now to see if I can pull it up somewhere. Yeah. Okay.
You have the game. Oh, okay. Gamecast is on. Maybe hit
Yeah, the
refresh on
Gamecast
that.
is. Yep.
All right. Very cool. I used to watch it on my Chargers games. Oh, actually, you can actually watch it on what's it called? Dofu.
Dofu?
Yeah, Dofu on your phone. Yeah, Dofu. It's an app on your phone. You can totally watch it there too as well.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, so it's good stuff. Okay.
Yeah. But what were some of the shocker games this week? Oh yeah, I mean, well, the big freaking gosh, I can't believe that the Saints destroyed the Patriots so bad.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the question. Like, so there's going to be a lot of coaches that are going to be in the hot seat this week. I think, Ron Rivera, he might be in the hot seat for the Washington. Bill Belichick might be in hot seat. His days are numbered. It seems like. Yeah.
So this is a good question here. Telesco will not sign a big contract player. With Mike Dub gone, K-Mac gone, Eck gone, Vato gone. This offseason will be interesting. Okay, so Mike Dub is not gone. K-Mac is still not gone. Eck is technically gone. He's on his last year of his contract. Vato is technically gone with his last year of his contract as well, too. So these are all people that can be re-signed or restructured. So you never really know how it plays out. But I would say Mike Williams most likely will not play with us anymore after this season for sure.
Yeah.
Just because I think it's not gonna. I think he's done. He's had too many injury issues.
Yeah.
But I think Vato will probably get re-signed. And I think Eck will probably walk because I don't think that we're going to pay him what he wants. He wants to get like $10 million a year. He wants to get like crazy money.
Wowzers.
And, he's somewhat worth it, but he's also 29 years old. And in the NFL, you're 29 years old as a running back and I'm going to last. So what are you guys' thoughts on all that?
Yeah. I mean, that's a bad place to be right there for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So I don't know. I feel like it's one of those situations where you have to sit back and really ask yourself this question: when are they really going to, get people, in? But again, this is why the draft is so important. This is why the draft is going to be so huge for us to, go and do well.
100%.
Went out last night and we saw Kyle with a couple of guys at this theme bar. Huh? I don't know.
You saw me
some bar last night, Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I went out a couple. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean you saw me? Like,
where was that? Where was that at?
Yeah, I went out. I was in Pasadena. I was just hanging out with my buddies, and yeah, like, and funny enough, the Los Rios guys, like, they spotted me. I didn't know.
Oh, really?
You guys, yeah, like, I don't know you guys, both babes. Where are you guys at? I don't know if So
yeah, well, we think. Okay.
You think
so?
I don't know. I'm a one of a kind. You can't mistake me, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Who's all going to the Green Bay game? You're not going, are you, Kyle? Or are you going to go?
Honestly, probably not. Like, I was planning on potentially going to the what's it called? The Jets game. However, I mean, because Aaron Rodgers is out, I'm probably not going to go to it now.
Yeah. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, I don't think I would go to the Jets game.
Mm-hmm.
That game would just be so much cooler if you had Aaron Rodgers there. Like
right.
The fact that he's not going to be there, like, what does it matter? And I'll be honest with you, Zach Wilson looked actually okay today. I watched most of that game today. He didn't look terrible.
Right.
He just kind of misses. He just misses passes. He just sort of struggles.
Yeah.
I don't know, which is tough because I live in Utah, if you guys know that, and I saw a lot of games with him. And he looked really good in college. And I thought he'd be pretty good in the NFL. I wasn't a big fan of him going to the Jets, quite frankly, because I don't know. I just feel like that's a really rough place to be successful as a rookie, in my opinion. Just because the fans are really rough there and it's just not a great place to play, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
At any rate, But yeah, so as we're waiting for the game to pop on, boy, we're getting like a million people messaging me on all these other platforms that we're on. By the way, we are on a lot of other platforms as well, Instagram, Facebook, all the above. So we're pretty much everywhere. So definitely reach out to us. We definitely want to chat with you as much as possible.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So as the stream is waiting, we are waiting for the stream still at this point. What other questions do you guys have as well too?
I think I may have I found a stream for the game, so hopefully this will work.
And Bolt Babes, just so you know, those are the new glasses. Those are basically Pit Vipers. So notice they say Bolt Bros on it as well too. So Bolt Bros,
Bolt Babes, let's go. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I didn't. I was. It was kind of funny. Like I was totally incognito. I can't even talk. I was incognito a couple of times the whole night. I didn't have anything Chargers on. And it was kind of weird that I got spotted. I was like, "What the heck?" Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Good. Well, I know we're definitely trying to find a stream here, so let's just keep going here, and then and again, this is an interesting conversation. What did you guys watch the Chiefs game? I cannot believe how often you see the refs bail out the Chiefs. It freaking ticks me off, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't understand what it is, but every single time it just is, PI or whatever. It's just unbelievable, man. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole thing.
Stream East.
Yeah, that's when I found. I looked in there. I was like, I think I may have found something in there.
Okay,
but this is where I feel like the refs are definitely among us. You know,
I like that.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah,
the
role is revealed that the Chiefs are on the side of, or the refs are on the side of the Chiefs. You know, they are the imposters. You know.
It is frustrating though, right? Because they're such a good team. They don't need other, help, right? It just aggravates me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I get very frustrated with a lot of this stuff. It's a little frustrating at the end of the day, but it is what it is. So
yeah,
that's fine. All right. Well, we'll just keep going. When is the game cast popping up? Anything hopped on just yet at this point, Kyle?
Nothing yet. I don't think the game has officially started just yet. So.
That's right. I always forget that this is right. We sort of dick around for like an hour. Everyone's just, walking around. What else you guys want to talk about? You guys have any other thoughts or any thoughts about the Chargers or other teams in the NFL? We watched every game today, or most of the games. I know bottom line, we talked a little about JC Jackson at the very beginning of this. So
I think one of the interesting storylines that we might see here is like, is Trey Lance going to get to play a little bit, like to have a bit of a revenge of the fact that he was now on the Cowboys. So is he going to be able to throw a ball a little bit? But it looks like the game did start. It was just the San Francisco took the ball first, and let's get this thing happening. Let's keep it going.
There you go. I'm watching it right now. Okay, cool. This does work. This Stream East. Normally, I wouldn't want to do this, but okay. Let me turn it down a little bit.
I think my stream is like super far behind, to be honest.
All right, guys, we are going to be watching this live with you folks, so definitely, give us your thoughts. Let's throw the thread out there, Kyle. There we go. All right.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. All right, we have kickoff. Cowgirls versus the 49ers. Let's get it. By the way, I've been to that stadium, the 49er stadium, a million times. Literally right down the road is one of my old companies I worked at, and literally we parked in our old parking lot and just walked all the way down. It was right down there. So, it was a company called Centrify. So, been to quite a few games there. Good Wi-Fi. Not that really matters, but who cares, right?
Right.
All right, so let's look at some of the thoughts here. Jim Allen, good to see you.
What's up, Jim? What's up, BZ?
That's right.
How you doing, my guys?
Throw your questions out. Like we're just here to hang out with you folks. Have a good time. Talk football. Throw questions out. By the way, I love. Oh my God! Wow, horse collar. He just. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a penalty. Wow, he totally ripped him. That's a total face mask right there, right out of the gate. Damn.
Shoot.
Dude, do you see that? Wow, that was crazy, guys.
I think my stream is like super far behind. I don't know how to.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Dude, that was nuts, man. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh.
The Kansas City Chiefs get treated like the Pats when Brady was with them. I mean, I agree. I get pretty frustrated. You know, I don't know what it is, dude. They just all the time. Everything just falls in line for them every single time. DZ, it's been a minute, son. How you been? It's been a minute.
Yeah. What's up, DZ?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, here we go. By the way, Brock Purdy, I saw an interesting stat. He is 9-0 as a starter for the Niners.
Yeah.
Folks. 9-0. How crazy is that? I didn't think he was that good, but dude, like he's looking. Look at that. Passer rating 115. Holy smokes, guys! Wow. But again, he's only throwing 5 touchdowns because they run the ball a lot. So we're about to see Dallas get a W, but get bruised in the process. By the way, Kelsey on the Chiefs was injured, came back into the game. I thought he was going to be out for a while, but he came back in. You know, what do you guys think about all this pre-snap motion happening in the NFL? It's like the big thing that like the Dolphins have been doing a ton with. And there's just so much pre-snap motion, but it's affecting and creating so much space. What do you guys think about all that?
I think actually it's pretty good. I think it's smart. I mean, like this to keep the defense guessing what the heck's going to happen, you know, and like it also gives the wide receiver a little bit more room to run to keep things interesting, I guess, you know.
Well, the one thing I will say about it, though, and guys, okay, so we got 1st and 10 right here. Here we go. Oh, look at Brock Purdy. Little play action. Oh, my God. He was wide open. Ayuk. Holy smokes, man. He was wide open. Wow. The one thing I will say about it, though, is that the defense is already at a disadvantage 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them even bigger disadvantage the entire time, right?
Right.
So, but the NFL clearly doesn't care about defense. They want to see points scored, right? Because that's, you know, more viewership and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I get a little frustrated with it to some degree. I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting football, though.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was interesting to me. I was like, we keep seeing a lot of receivers these days, like getting over 150 yards in a game. And it's
Big
like,
time,
freaking wild. I'm like, geez.
Flag. Oh, fumble.
Oh, wow. Really?
But there's a flag on the play. So you got to wonder what happened with that. Hey, keep throwing those sound effects out there, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, they're tripping me out because like they're coming at like funny times. You keep tossing them out there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. Oh, Micah Parsons. Dude, that guy's a straight up beast, bro.
Yeah, he's a total beast.
Okay. Yeah, my buddy put me on it because I bought Sunday ticket, but my little dish thing isn't working for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. It's kind of aggravating. Yeah. Dude, I'd say though, here's the thing though. Man, these guys are big. Those freaking dudes are gigantic. Those linemen, my God. I wouldn't want to see them in a dark alley.
It's all about that butt and gut.
Butt and gut, dude. Butt and gut. All right, NFL refs are treating Mahomes Chiefs like they were Brady. It's disgusting. I agree, dude. DZ, I just get so frustrated.
Yeah.
Wait, are we behind?
I'm definitely behind. Like I'm trying to get a good stream that's like it's closer, but it's like it looks like here goes.
I think here I'll just hit refresh on. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh, now I'm completely behind. Oh, God damn it. What just happened here? Everything. I shouldn't have hit that button. Come on now. What did I do? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's 2nd and 1. 2nd and short. That's what she said. Here we go. Oh, McCaffrey's so damn good, dude. Okay.
Oh, we got a touch. Yeah, we got a touchdown. Touchdown, Kittle.
Shit, really?
Yep, that's what. I just see it.
Okay, I'm way behind then. Good God! All right,
the game cast is like his way. I mean, that's the bad.
No,
the game cast is behind, but we're also behind. But whatever, it's all good. Yeah, we're just having a good time. Wait,
what's going on with?
You know what? I actually didn't get a. I didn't really get a good sound for like touchdown stuff. But here it is. I guess that'll work.
That was kind of weird. Okay. Dude, I'll tell you right now, I don't understand. Like, this is not streaming well. Oh, wow. I finally see the touchdown now. Wow, that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Well,
is
I think
really
it's also because it's the internet type stuff, but it's all right.
Well, it shouldn't be this far behind, though. Okay. Niners system is pretty damn good. Yeah, I agree, man. Look, the thing is, they make it really simple. And I think that's the thing that's really nice about it, DZ. They just make it very easy. And yeah, the pre-snap is a lot like the XFL. And I'll tell you, Mike McDaniel's doing a really good job of just changing things up and making everything simple and easy for Brock Purdy. I watched a couple of videos on all that, right? On all the different, things that they're doing. And man, they just do some really interesting things offensively,
right.
that are great. All right. Yeah. Why aren't you showing the Gamecast, dude?
No, we don't have that. We don't have it up the entire time,
Yeah.
I mean,
Chiefs are cheating their way to the victory.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's in between plays right now anyways. So that's why I'm like, well, what's the point of showing it when they're on a commercial break?
So 28-31 49ers.
I just realized we ain't got the vibe in here either, We got to get our music up in here, just chilling.
We do. Yeah. I'm only behind 20 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad then. All right, well, that's okay then. By the way, Darius Davis, I think we should use him like crazy, man. I love that guy, dude. And I think he'll definitely be used a lot more frequently moving forward. I do also think I haven't seen much about Jalen Guyton. Let me check him out.
Right.
Have you guys? I haven't seen anything about Jalen Guyton coming back. I know he's supposed to.
We'll definitely see more about it. This, probably starting tomorrow, or definitely like by Wednesday. Like we'll know what the heck's going on, because if he starts showing up at practice, then he's probably on. Because he should be coming back this week because of the rules of all of the the pup list, So hopefully we see him. That was a butt dial there. My bad.
Emotional damage. It looks like I got my stream finally working, guys, so I should be live. Okay, I'm on commercials. I see a dog eating a bunch of dog food. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, if that's the case, we're in good shape.
Was that a Chevy commercial? Because if that is, then I'm at the same as you.
No, I'm seeing a dog eat a bunch of dog food. The farmer's dog.
Okay. All right, now
I don't know the dog, guys. I don't know the dog.
Should I go buy a dog? So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so guys, we're up and running. Here we go. But guys, by the way, Darius Davis, I love him, man. I think he's an absolute stud, and I want to see him out there more frequently.
Yeah.
Okay, stupid question. Why don't you turn your TV on NFL Red on? Like Red Zone? Red Zone doesn't happen for Sunday Night Football. There's only one game. It's a nationally televised game, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. I think our defense might be too complicated for some players. What do you guys think? Kyle, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been kind of talking about that for a while. It's like I definitely think that there's issues going on where, somebody is supposed to be over here, and everyone's trying to figure out their assignments at pre-snap, and just nobody really knows exactly where they need to be, and so it just kind of gets a little chaotic. It's been kind of a struggle, I think, for the team as of late. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been kind of talking about that quite a bit, and especially when Derwin James is on the field, that's when it kind of becomes a problem for sure.
Well, I could show you really quickly. This is basically when you talk about, this is a very base Chargers defense right here. You have the cover 4 side, whichever is the far side of the field, right? So that's obviously what you do. You do more, you do more zone on both sides. But again, cover 4 side is really where, on the larger side of the hash is the more zone area. The opposite side, where there's less room, that's where the man coverage is. That's where J.C. Jackson lives, right here. Mm-hmm. So he lives right in this spot right here, okay? And the problem was J.C. Jackson just gave a shit about interceptions. He never actually did his job and covered the field properly. And that was his fault, right? That's exactly what he did wrong. And so that was not anything on him. And the reality is this, and that's how all NFL defenses are run. It's okay, it's zone unless this happens, it's zone unless that happens. And that's why you see a lot of crossing patterns work really well and mesh, because they're breaking the zones. And so it makes it a little harder for them to do really well. So anyways, that's my take on it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. So what are they saying now in the chat here? What do we got here?
Jalen, we already talked about Jalen coming back this week. He should be. Mm-hmm. Davis is a poor man, Hill and A-Chain. I do think that there's a lot to be said about him. But I think Guyton's fast too. I mean, and by the way, Quentin Johnston has been open. It's okay. Here we go. We got Dak throwing it up. Oh, that might have been some PI. No, I guess not. Oh, it can be a punt. By the way, Q has looked very good, and Justin Herbert just has not thrown him the ball, and he's done a really poor job of throwing him the ball at all. So that's something I'm really hoping they fix during the break.
Right, 100%. Yeah, I would definitely. I want to see freaking QJ get more action out there. You know. I mean, that's kind of been like a weird thing. It's like, yeah, we got him. Why aren't we using him?
Well, but for whatever reason, Justin Herbert's not throwing to him. I've watched all these games over again, and he's open a lot. Yeah, he's open a lot. He's not throwing the ball to him for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he's afraid he's going to drop it or whatever, but something's off there.
Yeah.
And that needs to be fixed.
Right.
All right, so San Francisco just got the ball back. Woo! Okay, lockdown, 7-7, 7-5 with all these fourth and third and shorts. Wish we should have kept Horvath. Yeah, good point. I feel like some of the really short plays have been a little bit wonky. I don't really feel like we're going to see a lot of tush push, especially with Herbert's finger moving forward. I watched the Eagles game. Holy shit, they love that. They call it the brotherly shove or the tush push.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty funny, the brotherly shove.
Brotherly shove. I like that. Yeah.
I think they should start doing more spread. They just spread everything out. I don't know. I think they need to be a little more inventive in these, these longer, fourth and short plays. And remember, Brandon Staley is an analytics guy, and I've noticed today a ton of teams were going for it on fourth and short, a ton.
Right.
So that's not going to go away, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, we've been having a really bad time with that tush push, though, Yeah.
It's we clearly have not done well with it for sure.
Not been working well for us.
Okay, Horvath has not been good. I don't know why people liked him, because he looked like a unit, and look, the thing about Kellen Moore doesn't use fullbacks. He uses tight ends like fullbacks. So that's what he uses them for.
Yeah.
K9 doing well with the green dot. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's a really good thing that we've had, that just developed this year. So it's like I'm actually stoked on that. So good.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we re-sign Vato at some point this season, and then secondarily we re-sign K9 at some point, or we get some extension. I could see that happen. I think K9 has done a great job. Deion Henley's actually looked pretty good. He was out there quite a bit this last game, but he was out there for more like third and long plays, more rushing the passer type stuff.
Right.
But the Raiders are a pretty bad team. They're pretty horrible.
Good.
So
good.
Yeah. Thank God. Right.
Yeah.
But again, he did pretty well. Yeah, I do think K9 will probably be re-signed. That's my take on it, at least. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Kyle? And in the chat, what do you guys think? Do you think we'll re-sign K9? He's playing well.
Let's see what I got.
Shit. Here we go again.
No, I don't really. I don't think.
God, no. Oh, never mind. Soundboard didn't work for me.
Nope. Yeah, it's like I pressed the wrong one. It's sensitive. It's sensitive. It's all right. You know.
Oh man. Okay.
You gotta
okay,
just barely.
okay.
You can't touch it that rough. You know what I'm saying? Just like.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. Honestly, unfortunately, I don't think that the Chargers will re-sign him. I mean, it's just like I talked about before. Like I feel like as the trend goes, we've literally we've let Kaiser White go. We let Uchenna Nwasu go. We let Drew Tranquil go. I mean, I think the writing's on the wall. Kenneth Murray's going to go somewhere else, and he's probably going to go to a division rival, which is going to suck. And so that's just kind of my problem.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Brock Purdy 2nd and 5. Yeah. Keep going, Kyle. 2nd and 5.
Nice. Yeah. So I just feel like it's. I don't know. We're not really good at keeping our players. The linebacker.
I think he'll be re-signed. I don't think we'll let him walk. I think he's done enough.
Well, I mean that'd be great.
You could sign him cheap. You could give him a 1-year contract cheap, and I mean, dude, Drew Tranquil got signed for like peanuts for the Chiefs.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see. And you're right, DZ. We will look different. Okay, so it's 3rd down, 3rd and short. Looks like that. Obviously. I think they're going to punt it right now. What do you guys think in the chat? You think they're going to punt the ball right now? Time to punt. Third and 1.
They better punt. Yeah, 3rd down, 3rd and short. Come on, punt it.
Okay, so guys, in the chat, what do you think that the Chargers? Okay, who's going to be gone? Right, the big names are Allen, Williams, Bosa, Mack, Eckler. Who's going to stay? Who's going to go? I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this. We can discuss this. Okay, so 3rd and 1. Let me get probably. Okay, here we go. We got McCaffrey in motion. Bunch to the left. Oh, blocked. Okay, at the line. Nice. Okay, denied. Perfect. I love it. Yes, I agree, Gordon. I don't think he trusts Q yet. It hit it right off his helmet. Now, I think that needs to be figured out. Bingo, Gordon, DZ agrees. Yes. One of these 3rd down should switch to Herbert QJ. Well, it's like they're punting. Okay, interesting. Here we go. Watch it be a fake punt.
Hey, you called it. You called it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they did officially punt it. So yeah.
Fair catch. Okay, he caught it. All right. Yeah, Eagles over the Rams. Eagles. I'm shocked the Rams were even halfway decent this year. Anybody else in the chat shocked? I didn't think they'd be good at all. Blew me that they're even halfway decent.
I mean, I think we could see a repeat of the Eagles Chiefs again this time.
Yeah,
that's what of course that's what a conspiracy theory video that I watched said about it. So that things might be developing in a whole repeat Chiefs Eagles again. So let's see what happens with that one. I mean, but
oh shit, here we go again.
Don't want to see. I don't want to see another repeat of that game. No
joke, huh?
I think that was the biggest problem about the Patriots dynasty is that they just kept coming into the Super Bowl, and it's like, dude, I'm tired of watching the Patriots in here. Let's get some other teams. Yeah. And we're gonna get that with the Chiefs now. And it's just like, gosh.
Yeah, and Mark Matlock, good to see you again, buddy. I think we should ban the tush push next year, dude. That is such a crappy. Honestly, it should not be legal. Period. It should not be legal. And the Eagles, I think they ran it. I can remember 6 times this game. And I'm not joking, dude. They even did it on 4th or 3rd or maybe it was 4th and 2. Maybe it was 4th and 2. Yeah, I think it was 4th and 2. They even did it. I almost got the damn 1st down. And I sat back and I'm like, this is ridiculous, guys. And they've gotten so good at making that work that it should be illegal.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, because it's, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of understand why it's fine because it's kind of like, in a lot of ways, it's kind of mimicking the rugby scrum kind of situation where all they do is they just take the whole team and just push, as much as they can, to get those inches. And I mean, I mean, is the QB sneak really anything different though? Like, and all they got to do is just the other side can do the tush push too, though. Can really just and so I don't think it's not necessarily illegal to do that. So I think
the problem is
works.
though. The problem is that the whole team pushes that person across, right? So it's not really a person getting it; it's that person behind them pushing them over the line, right? So
right.
That's where the argument is that it's not really that person actually doing the work, and they're just overpowering them, And again, if you watch the Eagles game today, they had 2 drives that took up 13 damn minutes. 13 minutes, guys. It was like 21 plays.
That's a lot.
And they just kept running the ball and
tush pushing.
They had, I remember, and it's like, okay, I get it, but it's a problem, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that it shouldn't be legal. Okay, 1st and 10, Cowgirls. Here we go. And by the way, guys, any Cowboys or Niners fans in the chat, let us know, please. We'd love to see what your thoughts are. Throw your score. Whoa, late hit. Oh, they didn't throw the flag. Wow, they didn't throw a flag on that. That's crazy. Wow.
Because I think I'm in the same as you now. Is that was Pollard that he kind of did that, right?
That was totally Pollard. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Greenlaw just slammed, and that was
okay. So I think we're synced now, but
okay,
we're definitely still behind because I'm looking at the game cast and it's we're like
right.
Yeah.
The game cast seems like it's a little slow right now, isn't it? Look at that.
Oh, it's pretty fast, to be honest. But I mean, but we're really far behind on the live itself.
Okay. Well, is the game cast live? It doesn't look like it's live right now.
The game cast is much better. It seems like because apparently San Francisco already has the ball now, but we're still seeing that. We're still seeing the Cowboys have the ball in our our game.
How the hell is this possible, guys?
I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
It's the interwebs.
Okay, so Vato is turning back to his 2021 self. I hope not. Vato. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Whoop.
So, and Nick Bosa, man. Everyone keeps talking about Nick Bosa being better than Joey Bosa. He's also a lot younger. Remember that.
Right. Well, they talked about that too. Is like Nick Bosa, he actually plays a little bit more finesse-like. But Joey Bosa plays like more like strength-based, and like in Bosa, Joey Bosa admitted that Nick is a little bit more football smarts than he is, and so that maybe that's a whole thing. Maybe about
and
why
Joey just can't stay healthy, which is really frustrating.
Right, because he plays out there like a berserker. He's a freaking barbarian, man.
Yeah,
he's out there going ultra instinct, but without the instinct.
Okay, whether we resign Votto or not, gotta go corner round 1. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. Safety edge. Boy, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. Safety edge. Well, again, I think it boils down to who we re-sign, right? If we re-sign Mack and Bosa again, which I don't know that we will. We'll see.
Yeah.
They're still under a contract, but do we let them go, trade them? Who knows, right? So depending on what happens, from a personnel perspective, be interesting to see. Just like a woman, Kyle, treat that soundboard like a woman. Wow. Yeah. Well, Bolt Babes, if we knew who you were, we'd treat you like that too. Well, I mean, come on now.
Hey, I'm not going to touch the buttons on my soundboard with my tongue. So, yeah.
There we go. I disagree. Got to go cornerback in the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see a lot of different things, man. I think it's going to really boil down to, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be tough. So we got DG.
Well, I guess that's just it. Like, who's actually going to be available? I haven't really looked too much about in the draft, like what the draft class is looking at. We kind of talked a little bit about the tight end, that there's a couple tight ends that are coming available this year. That might be something to look at as well. But I don't know if we would do that first round, though.
Definitely not first round.
Yeah.
DZ, Kelly, Eckler, Everett, Gilman, Vato K9 in contract years. Yes, I think that's correct. If I had to make a prediction, I would say, oh yeah, Guyton as well too. That's right, Guyton is also. But no. Sorry, didn't we already re-sign Guyton? I think we already re-signed Guyton, didn't we?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I think we did.
Athir's already coming in with the heat. He dropped in now, but he's
nice. Good to see you.
He's asking if you got some drugs.
Yeah. What you want? So I'm very curious. Yeah. So going back to DZ's thought. Okay, so game's about to start here. Kelly, Eckler, Everett, Gilman, Vato, K9. Interesting. I don't know who. I think K9 gets re-signed. I think Vato gets re-signed. I would think Gilman would get re-signed. You could probably re-sign Everett pretty cheap as well. Eckler's going to walk, and probably Kelly's going to walk, in my opinion. Well, I think those other guys will probably be re-signed.
Everett's up there in age, though. Yeah, Everett's up there in age, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He's a tight end. He's doing well.
Didn't get it. Yeah, we're definitely. I think you and I are synced now. So at least at least there's that.
All right. So the 5th-year option, but again, he's finally playing good football now. So yeah, that's why I think we could re-sign him. But oh man, watch Brock Purdy get hurt again, dude. The thing is, I kind of look at him a lot like Tua. I think he's injury prone. I don't know that he's going to be able to be one of those quarterbacks that can play, many years. Of course, you never really know how that plays out in the NFL. As long as he doesn't get hit too hard.
Right.
Yep. I think Mike Dubb's gone. Allen has a couple more years as well.
Yeah. I mean, the truth is, like, they kind of want to keep Allen around too, like for being like kind of one of the San Diego staples, for us, And I mean, and the truth is too, though, like when it comes to receivers, if they've had really long histories of not getting injured, they can play for a really long time. I mean, look at Larry Fitzgerald, like in DeAndre Hopkins, like they're still around, it's crazy.
Easy first down. You give it to McCaffrey, 3rd and 1, easy peasy. Almost impossible to stop that. Oh, babes, making us turn red. Coffee, my bro, coffee. Yeah, a lot of people keep talking about, corners and things like that. Oh, that's right. So Guyton is okay. Interesting. Undrafted free agent 2024. Okay, so I thought we'd re-sign him. Maybe we just re-sign him for like one more year. All right, so 1st and 10, Niners. I love that pre-snap motion. Yep, McCaffrey. Yeah, okay. Is McCaffrey the best running back in the league, guys? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat?
I mean, he's still kind of like a receiving like running back a lot of times, though, right? I mean, he doesn't really run. Like, I mean, they don't really have traditional running backs anymore,
Yeah. Well, I mean, guy from Tennessee. Why am I drawing a blank? Derrick Henry's good.
Yeah.
Bolt Lightning. Right. What up?
Hey, what's up, Bolt Lightning? Hey,
the one thing I will say,
is this the right one? I'm trying to find this one.
Let me tell you something. All right.
Let me tell you something. Oh, Brock Purdy, another block.
Let me tell you something.
I needed to find that. I needed to download it before the thing, but I didn't.
I like that one. That's good.
I just now found it though. So yeah, we're good.
No, that's perfect. I like that one. Dude, that's how many block passes has that been? Boy, man.
Bro, I don't know. It's a lot. Like,
H4 is here too. Good. Yeah, I mean, okay, so 3rd and 5. What do we think is going to happen here, guys? I'm thinking a slant to. Oh, it's going to go to Skittles. I was like, hey, Skittles is in my my fantasy league. Come on, Skittles.
Skittles.
Oh, flag on the play. Oh, wow.
Oh, go. Yep.
Interesting. Good to see. Brock Powers would be my dream pick.
We got the flag.
Yeah,
like I said. Yep.
Well, oh no, line up in the neutral zone. Are
Offside.
you kidding me?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Is that? Oh, Javon Curse. Oh, dude, he is heated. Oh my God, he's wet. Oh my God, dude. What the hell, bro?
Oh, yeah,
His
dude,
entire
what-
body
dude,
was in.
dude.
Like, what kind of?
Yeah, he was lined up
Dude.
way bad there. What the heck was
Holy
he thinking?
smokes. Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. I love that dude. By the way, Benny Hill. Anybody here watch Benny Hill? Man, that show.
I
was
mean, that's a
trick.
classic. You know, like I mean, I think everyone
Classic.
should know that reference for sure.
Benny Hill, dude, was so funny, man. We loved, both bros loved to laugh, so we had a good time.
Right.
Yeah, Chubb before his injury, yes, he was a beast. He was definitely a running back that was just a badass.
Yeah. And he's obviously one of those traditional type running backs. You know him.
Yeah.
You know, freaking Derrick Henry. You know, like they're all like traditional type running backs for sure.
Yeah, and again, the running back now needs to kind of be a dual threat, right? I mean, and just like Bolt Lightning says here too, you got to be a dual threat. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 3, Niners. Wow, they are just running the ball like crazy. This is kind of crazy. This could be a low scoring game. I'm going to be kind of annoyed if it is, to be fair.
Yeah.
That would really kind of bother me.
Well, I mean, this
I
kind
hate
of good
running
though
games.
too. It's kind of showing that potentially like the way to beat the Cowboys is to run the ball on them and just kind of wear them down, you know, inch by inch, you know?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you know, Micah Parsons is so good. Wow.
Actually, you know, while we're doing this, I should probably look at my fantasy score. Like I know, like, so I was playing against DJ Moore, but I had.
Here we go.
What do we got?
Oh, use check. Oh,
Hey-o.
a late hit. Nope, no late hit.
Dude,
and again,
they keep getting away with that. I don't know about that.
That seemed like a late hit to me, in my opinion, as well too. Yeah.
I don't know. That also just looks like the boys playing though too. So I just let them play.
Yeah, and guys, throw your thoughts out, throw your questions out as well.
Emotional, damn it.
Emotional damage. Guys, that's such an easy play. That's pitch and catch. That's
Oh my gosh.
Right there.
Somehow I came back to win my game in fantasy.
Oh,
I
you
think.
did?
Oh, what the crap? Who? Oh, Joe Burrow finally had a game. That's why.
Yeah, he looked good.
And then Jamar Chase had a huge game too. There you go.
Oh, delay
We're
of game.
back in business, boys.
Delay of game. Okay.
Oh,
Benny Hill, dude's awesome. Guys, throw your questions out as well too. Again, what do you guys think? I know I'm probably going to do a video on 4th and Staley. Probably talk a little bit more about analytics. I didn't really want to do it last week, but I'll probably do it this week. So I'll probably talk a little more about analytics. I did a video on it last year as well. But the league is really moving to analytics, folks. Oh man. 2nd and 15. That was crazy.
Oh, wow. Crazy, yeah. I think maybe
I thought that was going to be a pick there for a second.
Yeah, that was a little dangerous. Let's see.
So, yeah, I mean, oh man, it was behind him. Kind of hard to win that. Yep. I like that. It sounds good.
Yeah, yeah, that's what that was right there.
Yeah, well, Micah Parsons, I kind of heard he might not even play today. So interesting that he's out there. Probably be on snap count, I would assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stephen Gilmore, man, like, he's probably the guy that we should have got the entire time.
So 3rd and 15. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 15. Let's see what Brock Purdy does.
Just dropping these balls.
Ooh, hey-o. I like that. That's good. Guys, and keep throwing your questions out as well, too, folks. Again.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to chat about these hooligan teams. We can talk about the Chargers all day long, though. We don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So throw your questions out as well. But again, 3rd and 15. Yep. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to go to Skittles. Guys, I want some Skittles right now. That sounds really good to me.
Oh, man. I had some sour Skittles.
Like the tropical one. Oh, here we go. Oh my, what a stupid play. That was a dumb play call, guys. Like a draw?
Bruh.
Bruh. I guess I think they overthought that one. That was a bad play call. What do you guys think? That was I don't know about that one.
Yep.
Brandon Ayuk had a tough start his career and now is a beast. Yeah, I would agree with that, Mark. I think Brandon Ayuk is fine. Man, that was a bad play. Ooh, he got kind of twisted back to. Ooh, what do you guys? Ooh, that's his. Ooh, that's his knee. Look at that. Did you? Ooh. That's exactly right. That's good.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Look, I think Q will be fine, guys. I really hope the bye week that Brandon Staley and Kellen Moore and really Herbert and Q can just get on the same page. I think there's a lot of things to be said about that. I don't understand. Look, you can't replace Mike Williams or Keenan Allen, who's been with him for such a long time. So I think.
Oh shoot! So they're saying in the chat there's a fumble for the Cowboys.
How far behind are you, dude?
I think we're behind at least 2 plays. I think.
Golly, that's freaking aggravating.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry. Here, I'm going to try and refresh real quick. Let me see if I can.
You know what? Maybe next time
I don't understand why I'm behind.
I should probably next time I should just bring in my bring my whole computer into the front living room with where my TV's at or something like that.
Yeah, I thought about doing that as well too. I just hate doing that. I didn't want. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it now. Okay. Yep, I refresh it. Man, Warner, look at his hair, bro. Dude, he looks like a mountain man or something. Okay, here we go. Aether, coffee, buddy.
No, it's hey, and by the way, Gordon Block, don't worry about it. Like, you're not spoiling the game. We're just behind.
We're just fine. You're totally fine.
I just don't have a TV in my room right now, so I'm just trying to watch it in any way I can.
Don't really like.
Wow, I totally punched it out. It went out of bounds. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, so probably going to be challenging it now as well, too, guys. So
it's under review. Okay, so now we got the.
So Gordon's bringing up a good point, right? Does everyone like Kellen Moore's play calling? As far as trick plays are good, I agree with trick plays. I think overall he's done fine.
Okay.
I think some of the problems have been executions, is what I think. What do you guys think in the chat about Moore's play calling so far? Go ahead, Kyle.
Who do you think? Who's going to win this challenge here?
I don't know. I didn't see the play fully. So.
Is it going to be? Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. Like it came out before he went to the sidelines, and it fell to the like along the side. It didn't go across the plane at all. So yeah, that's for sure going to be Niners ball.
Fumble Cowboys. Okay, good. Yeah, so I only saw the very last second of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Bull Light, you're right. We're gonna have to definitely chip Parsons for sure. And the Niners defense is definitely nasty.
Yep.
Nasty. Like with the anyways. Nasty.
Got another spam bot up in here.
Yeah, we do. We got to get rid of them spam bots, guys. I'm still on a commercial right now. Oh God, here we go. Come on. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. So again, what's everyone's thoughts on Moore's play calling? I like it. I just think where I've had a hard time with him is our third and shorts, fourth and shorts. I think have been a little weird in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like some of those calls have been a little odd. That's probably the only real problem I have with him. Other than that, that's all I would say. Guys, we're scoring, 28 points a game, something like that? You can't complain when you're scoring that many points.
Ruling on the field stands. Niners got the ball. Sheesh.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, throw your comments out there. Go for it, Aether. Oh
Man.
my God, they're so lucky that ball just kind of bounced back in that last second there.
It literally just kind of like followed.
Wow, that's just crazy, man.
That's wild, right?
Crazy. See, and again, I love Debo. Debo was awesome. He was a guy that I would have.
Damn it.
He's a guy that I really wish we would have gone after. I really like Debo a lot.
Yep. End of the first quarter.
When they get the first, great call. When they don't, horrible call. Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
and Mark, by the way, do you live in Idaho? Where do you live? I think I remember you're related to Scott Matlock, so I was just kind of curious. I was up in Idaho a lot for work, and so did a lot of stuff up there in Boise. So, yep.
Wow. That's crazy. That ball like really bounced in the perfect favor of the Niners by far. Like,
Yes.
yeah. Oh my
Sunday
goodness.
Night Football. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's go to some of the thoughts there as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While
fantasy teams.
While the end of the quarter is over. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're in. Look, one of the things I'll also say too about Kellen Moore, I really like what we're doing with Justin Herbert. The one thing I will say, folks, and what do you think in the chat? Here's the thing: Kellen Moore is making it. Justin Herbert really is the offensive coordinator, just so you guys know. He's
right.
So Kellen Moore is running up. He's throwing a play out there. He's saying, "Okay, here's a run play. Here's a pass play," and you can choose. He can choose to run the run or the pass, depending on what he sees defensively. And he's been audibling a lot more this season. So to some degree, I think that's where Justin Herbert needs to probably be a little bit better with some of his play calls, right? I think he's, like some of the tush pushes and some of the other things that they've done, I kind of get a little frustrated with, but other than that, I'm really hoping they kind of fix that up in the bye week. That's kind of my take. What are you guys' thoughts on that in the chat? I mean, what do you think there, Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree. I feel like there's a lot of problems with the situational play calling that that Kellen Moore's having right now. But I think there's just some minor adjustments he needs to make, and I think he should be able to figure that out by this bye week. So
yeah.
But overall, though, I mean, I really like what he's been doing. I mean, we're scoring, averaging over 27 points a game?
Yeah. Let me double check here. Let me look
right?
here. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier today. And Larry, really quickly, are we lagging or is the stream lagging? Let us know for sure. Andrew, good to see you. Good to see you. And then Aether, let's get to your question here as well, too. Good to see you. Andrew Dang, Vietnamese American. Awesome. Okay. Aether, 10-7 and missed the playoffs. Coach Staley's 3 winning seasons. You fire him, you go keep the GM. No way, man. This say his GM 10 years, 2 playoffs, not happening, my bro. I don't think we'll miss the playoffs at 10-7, though. I think we'll definitely make the playoffs as at least a wild card team. But 10-7, we should make it at this moment, right? But I do think though that there's a lot to be said about Tom Telesco. Again, I kind of have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Tom. I feel like Tom has done a good job in some ways and a bad job in other ways. So
yeah,
I can understand arguments both ways. But yeah, Aether, good point, right? But here's the thing: it's a winning season, right? That's my point, right? And again, 10-7 should get you into the playoffs, at least as a wild card. But what do you guys think about Aether's questions as well, too? Okay. Oh man.
What's up?
Golly, maybe we are lagging a little bit. This is really. Oh man, look at McCaffrey, dude. That guy's a beast, dude. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
so
whatever.
Aether says it missed the playoffs. Both coach and GM will be fired. Could be. What do you guys think? I think there's a lot to be said about all that. I don't know. What do you think there, Kyle?
Oh my goodness! I think
they fumble it.
they fumbled it too.
Oh, the Cowgirls
Oh my
got
goodness!
it. Wow.
Wowzers!
Niners won, you lag. Thank you, H4.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and Mark, I agree with that
Bruh.
too. Oh, let's see. Oh, yep, it ball's out. Yep, ball's out. Wow. Whoa, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Have you guys seen a fumble? That's a crazy fumble. He literally, as he's rolling over, he ripped it out of him. Wow, that's amazing.
I have not seen something like that before.
That's incredible, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and folks, I will say you're exactly right, Mark. I don't know. I've been a little bit. I'll say this: our red zone defense is looking really good. I think we've looked very good in the red zone so far. I think we're ranked around 6th or 7th in the league in red zone defense right now, so that's good. And we're actually scoring in the red zone, which is good.
Right.
But I do think we've been a little bit, lackluster to some degree in the fourth quarter. I agree. But interesting statistic: Justin Herbert's had like a 122 passer rating in the fourth quarter, so he's like top 10 or like top 5 quarterback in the league in the fourth quarter. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, all right, 1st and 10, Cowboys. Here we go. And you're right; it does depend on the. Cannot believe CMC fumbled. He doesn't fumble the ball very often. And Lucky, yes, I agree. Next 2 weeks are going to be big. All right, we got Dak in the end zone. Oh, going deep. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Shoot.
Wow. Good defense there. Wow.
It's almost, yeah. I mean, it's like it's always like kind of a hard thing. Like when you're this far back. When you get the turnover like that, it's like,
yeah.
Eesh.
Well, it's kind of easy to always take a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was one high safety too. So that's probably the right. Oh man, good defense.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that was probably the right call. Then if it
was
was one high safety, just go deep.
Yeah, one high safety, and that side was open.
Man, I tell you,
easy. Tom is overstating his well. Go ahead, Cal.
I was just gonna say, like, talk about my fantasy team. Like, I thought I was like already done for because DJ Moore put up like 56 points on me on Thursday night.
He crushed it, man.
But dude, I'll tell you this:
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Let's go!
I tell you what, man, I had a player that also put up 56 points. Jamar Chase had a huge game. Freaking, Joe Burrow finally showed up, gave me 25 points, and then Zay Jones from like the Colts.
Looks like we are lagging here.
Balled out.
Gamecast is definitely over. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're definitely lagging. All right. Looks like we punt here pretty shortly.
Yeah, I know. We're definitely we're definitely pretty far behind on as far as like our stream goes.
Okay. Well, that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, you guys remember the Thanksgiving Day a few years ago, Dallas, a few years ago. Hopefully we can mimic that next week. Which game is that? I'm trying to think of what game that is.
Oh, yeah. I did see that stat the other day, like on stat. We actually beat them that game, I believe, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure which game you're referring to, Locktown. Can you let us know?
Last time we played against the Cowboys was a Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I do not remember that one. If so, I'm going to be chopping it up, doing some shorts. Oh, here we go. Oh no!
Oh, they got.
Wow.
Oh, they got a touchdown, baby!
Holy smokes! They didn't get. Wow, we are way behind, guys.
Yeah, I know we are.
Oh my god, this is so annoying,
I'm looking
guys.
at the,
I'm so sorry.
The Gamecast. Don't worry about it. We're just hanging.
Fine. All right. Well, we're seeing a touchdown.
Yeah.
All right.
Last time we played him was in for Thanksgiving time was 2017, and we beat them 28-6.
I know what Fred Warner looks like. He looks like Milli Vanilli, dude. He looks like Milli freaking Vanilli.
Oh my gosh.
Does he look like Milli Vanilli? Remember Milli Vanilli?
Oh yeah, dude. Hey.
All right, I got to pull the photo, dude. Milli Vanilli. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what does he look like? Here we go. Come on, dude. These freaking clowns, Milli Vanilli. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I got to show you guys. Oh, my God. This is exactly what it looks
Pull
like.
that up, bro.
Oh, here we go. Milli Vanilli, dude. It's his hair. It really. Oh, my God. Oh, Skittles. Hey, there's some fantasy points for me, guys. Fantasy points for me.
Oh, man.
Look at this fool, dude. Look at this fool, dude. Come on. How do I make this? Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Let me pull it up here real quick here. Give me a second. Let me adjust the slides here. New slide. Got a little Milli Vanilli action here. Oh my God. Look at these fools, dude. Milli freaking, but dude, this is tripping me out. Well, the one on the right. So guys, you guys tell me if I'm crazy here, okay?
Oh,
tell me
we're
if I'm
not seeing your
crazy.
screen. We're not seeing your screen
No,
at all,
I'm
man.
going to show it to you right now. Give me a second.
Okay, here it is.
I need to put it on a slideshow. There we go.
There you go.
All right, here we go. All right, what do you guys think? The guy to the right. Come on.
Oh, left for sure. I'd say.
You think left or right,
Yeah.
guys? What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
He looks like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Milli Vanilli, dude.
He's
Now
probably-
everyone's on freaking
so I guess
TikTok
he's
dancing around dumb
Vanilli.
shit all the time.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think he's definitely Vanilli then, for sure.
Yeah, it's 1 million. The other one Vanilli. I don't even know. It's interesting.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Is that what it is?
I mean,
Okay.
they're called Milli Vanilli for a reason. Shoot.
Golly, dude. Yeah, Dak should have thrown that ball away. I don't know why they don't. It's interesting. I don't see a lot of quarterbacks throwing balls away anymore. It's really weird, man. I hope this game doesn't turn into a blowout, dude. That would just suck.
Yeah.
That would just suck.
Especially if yeah. I mean, it's just we keep picking all these games, and they kind of end up being kind of boring. So.
Yeah, and Andrew, you're right. Yeah, again, we talked about this a little earlier. I know we're on commercial break at this moment. Personnel changes: Keenan Everett, Darius Davis-Quinn without Mike Williams. Yeah, I just don't see Mike Williams coming back just because of his injury-prone nature. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But who knows, right? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
If we win a playoff game, no one will be fired, but more pressure's on the GM. Yeah, I don't know. I'll say this: the Spanos family doesn't like to fire people. I don't think they like the whole
Right.
hiring story. And I'll say this too: one of the things that I will say also is decisions are not just made by like Tom Telesco or Brandon Staley, right? There's a lot of people making decisions, right? And it's the Spanos family. They're all making decisions on these players and how much they're going to get paid. So. And I get it, heads got to roll, but I think we have to have a losing season. Oh, here we go. I guess we are. Looks like they kicked off.
Yeah, they kicked off.
And
They
they ran it back to what, the 20?
Yeah, they had a kind of decent return.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll see how it plays out. Again, I really do think that the wheels have to fall off the tracks pretty bad for us to go. Lots of razzle dazzle. I tell you what, I've been watching a lot of videos on the Niners offense. I like their offense a lot. Very simple, very easy. Creates a lot of space and separation. Kellen Moore does that as well too, though. He does a good job. Okay, this is a good question by Gordon. You want to take a shot at this? And chat, what are your thoughts on Gordon's question here as well?
Do you think Palmer is a guy with Q long term? I mean, that is a pretty good question. I think I've really liked what we've seen from Joshua Palmer. I think he's definitely got like some really good talent about him. Like he's got some good hands, and he seems like to be getting good separation and stuff like that. So like I mean, he could be. We could see a Palmer QJ situation out there. And then Darius Davis is third. So with like that could be part of our future. And coming up.
Ooh, a little extra shoving at the end there.
Get back to pushing.
Get back to pushing. I think we'll keep Allen. They might restructure his contract or something. I know they restructured it a little while ago, but I don't think Allen would go anywhere. I think they want to see Allen break Antonio Gates' record if possible. So I think he's 2,000 yards away from Antonio, something like that. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, but that would mean that he would have to play probably for this year and then one more year probably in order to really break it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd say just respect Gates's record. Yeah.
Oh, girl, you know it's true.
Girl, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, man, we are way behind, guys. All right,
Yeah, we
see
are.
a short run here. What are we on here? Okay, no, okay. No, we're up. Okay, we might be caught up. We might be close to caught up now at this point. Dallas can roll in SoFi. Monday night bruised and battered after this game. Whew. So far, it's looking that way. I mean, oh, man. Well, and the good thing about us, Mark, is we're going to be healthy, right? We had so many damn injuries. We should have, in theory, quite a few of our players back. Oh, shoot. That's their center? Oh, that's not good, guys. Oh, let's see what happened here on the injury here. Oh, looks like, that's not good, guys. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that, Kyle?
Yikes. That's
it
rough.
looked like he rolled up right on his knee. Oh, that's not good, guys.
Nope.
Bro, those are the injuries that knock people out for the season because, oof. Wow.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, and I never want to see people hurt. Did you ever try and get on that show, Kyle? That's
No. Price is Right?
Price is Right. The price is wrong, bitch. What the hell? Oh, my thing just screwed up here.
Uh-oh.
Come on, get me back in. Get me back in. Come on now. Come on now. I pay my taxes. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I think it's really annoying that we have to
keeps kicking me out for some reason.
That we have to figure out ways to find ways to stream this thing. It's like, I don't know. It's really annoying to me how in the NFL there's no like one platform to watch all the games.
Yeah.
Like MLB, you have the MLB.TV and you can get any game there. Like especially out of market, mostly out of market games. But this NFL just doesn't want to do that, man. Like it's really freaking annoying.
All right, Dak is throwing. Looks like Dallas is rolling right now. 2nd and 3 on the 20. It looks like what it says there. Okay. I think it's a little more than 1,000 yards. I think it's like 2,000 yards if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. 2nd and 7, ball on Dallas, 48-yard line. Okay. It's a physical game, guys. You're right, Bolt Lighting. It's a physical game. That's one thing I like about these teams. I kind of feel like the Chargers don't play a very physical game. Kind of bothers me. What are your thoughts on that, Kyle?
Antonio, what the fact that it's a physical game, just kind of like ground and pound?
Yeah. Well, just the Chargers don't play very physical.
Oh yeah,
we like to play finesse.
Yeah, and we really don't have a physical ground and pound kind of crew right now. We don't have like a big, we don't have big backs. We don't have really. I mean, yeah, our receivers are tall, but they're not really like meaty. I think Gerald Everett's kind of like our strongest offensive player, but at least as far as a skill player goes, but we don't really have that kind of ability to kind of like really just power through something. But so I was looking at Antonio Gates has 11,841 receiving yards, and Keenan Allen, what does he have right now?
You're right, GTR man. I don't know what it is, but we always seem to get flags thrown in our direction.
Right.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I've interesting.
All right, so Keenan Allen currently has 9,721 yards, and he needs to beat or surpass 11,841. So yeah,
looks like Dallas gets first down here.
2,120 yards away from Antonio Gates' record.
How many? 2,000? Yeah, that's what I thought.
2,120. Yeah. So
yeah. I could see us maybe, keeping him for a couple more years, hitting that record, And again, Andrew, I don't remember what happened when we lost at SoFi.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it looks like Aether's out of here. Just hang. Glad you can come for a little bit. We just like I said, we just kicking it. And yeah, we'll be here. We'll chat with you more against the show on Saturday when we talk about the upcoming game.
Oh, holy smokes! He got crunched. Greenlaw just planted Pollard. Yowzers! That's how people get hurt, man. Yeah, Marty Ball, dude. I tell you, every time we try and play Marty Ball nowadays, it doesn't seem to work out for us, folks. I don't know what it is. That's just not how we're built. Oof. Dude, that's a oh my god. Oh, it's Tolbert. No, that was never mind. That was wow. Yeesh. That was a hit. Margarita, good to see you. They show Rump shaker, that's right. All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Come shake your rump.
Oh man, I need to get that one queued up, but
Yeah,
I don't have that
you
one.
need to get that sound effect. You need that sound effect.
Yeah. I don't
Awesome,
got it,
Aether. Good to see you, buddy. Yep. Come on in anytime. Keep your questions coming, folks. Keep throwing some questions out. By the way, you see the booth here. You guys see the booth? There's a ton of people in that booth.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Cowgirls just scored. Okay.
Now we got a game here, boys.
Nissa, good to see you. I don't think we've seen you before. Good to have you on. Dak is holding back the Cowboys. Too bad Jerry Jones is all ego and zero brains. Guess Cowboy fans just going to roll. Wait for the old geezer croaks. So let me guess, Nissa, you're probably a Cowboy fan. But I'll tell you, man, Dak is – oh, nice throw. Wow. Holy smokes, dude. That was a good throw, though. I will say that. I will – that's a great throw. Wow. The Cowboys are built a little differently, though, right? I think they're more of a running team. That's kind of how they want to, control the game. A lot like the Niners, quite frankly. Run first, throw second.
Yeah.
Man, that pre-snap motion, guys, that is changing the league, folks. That is really, really changing the league.
It really is, yeah.
Slay is a beast. He's having an amazing season. I just hope he stays healthy. I really do not want to see him. TD Cowboys, TD Cowgirls. We got a game, folks. This is good. History lesson, Jerry Jones. That's true. I remember hearing about that.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Man,
I don't remember the whole story behind that. Gordon, if you have more thoughts on that, throw that out there as well, too.
Yeah, that
because I remember somebody talking about that. Jerry Jones, interesting guy, man. Yeah, so what other questions you have? Okay, so one of the things that I did want to talk about a little bit, I know we got a little bit of a commercial break right now. I'm showing a commercial break right now.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's finger. A lot of people keep asking about that. I keep hearing fractured and dislocated. I've heard both.
Yeah. Both
are not good. But apparently his fingernail was completely ripped off. So he's going to have a glove for quite a while. I think he's going to be I don't see a lot of tush-push happening with him at this moment.
Yeah. I mean, he's got some legs, though, so he can run, do a little thing like that. I mean, I like the tush-push, but I think it would be smart to actually make a formation where, like, it looks like you're formed up for that, but then just kind of run it off, Just like do a little like curl, just kind of whoop, and then just toss it.
Yeah. So what could have been a force in the '90s, really? What's the difference? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Jerry Jones, man, that guy's a trip. I'm just glad the Davis family, Mark Davis. You guys see that video of Mark Davis is all the fans of the Raiders Chargers game just screaming at the Davis.
Trying to
Boy.
fire Josh McDaniels. Yeah,
Oh,
they're pissed.
man. You know, they're just not a good team. That's the truth.
Right.
They don't have a lot of talent. They have some talent. You know, they have some players, but they're not that great.
Right.
So, okay, looks like okay, so we're still behind here. Okay. I saw that. Good to see you, Anthony. It's been a minute, man. How you been? And guys, throw your questions out. What would you like to see? Again, you know, we're doing this largely because this is our bye week. There's not a whole lot going on. So it's one of those situations where we just wanted to, you know, connect with you folks and have a discussion. Gordon says, using Teamsters money, he almost purchased the American Football League San Diego Chargers in 1967. Wow.
Dang, 67, all the way back then.
Wow, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
That's wild.
Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa. Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. There you go.
Guys, I still can't believe New Orleans beat the Patriots that bad. I'm thinking Bill Belichick this might be his last season, man. I don't know. Woo.
That's a canon event right there. Yeah.
All right, here we go. So looks like we're a little delayed. 1st and 10. Okay. We're seeing the punt now. These nuts. Do you have that sound effect?
No, I didn't put that in it. No.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry.
All right. These nuts. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, you can just say it. How about that? You just say
it. All right. Looks like 2nd down and 4. Niners are moving, man. Oh, my goodness. You know, it's really interesting looking at how these teams are all built, right? Offensively and defensively. Like the Niners are built so differently than like Miami, right? And you look at like the Steelers, they're built so differently than Miami. Miami's built differently than the Chargers. I feel like the Chargers are still trying to find their identity on the defensive side of the ball. I'm really hoping we come back and we start looking a little better.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just have some thoughts on that. I don't know. I get a little frustrated when I see our defense at times. I get very nervous about injuries. We start seeing some injuries on the cornerback and the safety side of the ball. We're going to be in some real trouble. But I'll say this: Marlon looked good. Raheem Lane looked fine out there as well last game. I feel pretty good about him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like our secondary is shaping up pretty decent right now. I think that we'll have a little bit better turnout. Maybe J.C. Jackson was causing some drama in the locker room. You know, like that could have been a big thing too. You know, he could have been toxic.
Clearly he was.
Ooh.
Yeah. The interesting thing about the Niners, they have a lot of money saved up to spend. Man, they got $40 million in cap space or something right now. They got a lot of money, which is kind of nuts to me. And but they've drafted well. They've recruited well. There you go.
Nuts.
No, that's a different one. I don't want that one. I want a different one. Yeah.
That's a girl saying it. That's like a girl saying it.
Yeah, I don't want a girl saying it. Yeah.
Yeah. You need that guy. We need our boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So DZ. Okay. So I'm seeing 2nd and 4. Yeah, I'm seeing 2nd and 4. Here we go. Let's go, Purdy. Oh, whoa. He's throwing it to nobody. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. And then interesting. Okay. Looks like I might be caught up. Am I caught up? Okay.
I don't think you are.
Just threw a flag.
Oh, yeah, because
the
game cast shows 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I'm seeing 3rd and 4. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, we're caught up. Hey, very exciting.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so DZ, Niners are an A team. Cowboys are a C+ team. I don't know about that. I think Cowboys are a pretty good team. I think they I've never been a fan of Dak. What's everyone's thoughts on Dak? And Brock Purdy, by the way, as well, too. Brock Purdy's cards are going for a ton of money, his sports cards. But I don't know. What are your thoughts, Kyle, on Ooh! Ooh! Holy! Do you guys see that hit? Oh, that's definitely a penalty.
Yeah.
Yowzers, bro! Woo!
Danger.
Yo, you got to make a sound effect on that one, Kyle. You got to do something, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely not the fart one, but something.
No.
Oh my god, guys, what'd you think of that hit? Holy smokes!
Emotional, damn it.
Dude, that was a hit, bro. Again, I will say this. I understand. Okay, I'm watching this again. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was Wilson. That wasn't Curse. Why? Yeah, why? Yeah. It's so hard, man. Well, that was helmet to helmet, though.
Yikes.
Hey, how we doing?
What's up,
Throw your
Smurf?
questions out as well. And Antoine says these teams are built based on financial aspects. Now it's football aspect. Uh-oh. This might be a big play. 2nd and 2. Oh, McCaffrey's still in. Truly making the whole line better. Got to have good rushers at all times. I agree, man. Thule's looking absolutely amazing. I've been very impressed. By the way, I was not a huge fan of Thule when we got him.
Yeah.
Man, he has just become a straight-up beast. And he's done a really good job of taking double teams and like opening up holes for Bosa and Mac, and you watch that game over and over again. He opened up some holes for Mac to have such a big game.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, big play. Wow. I've always liked Van Der Esch, man. He went to BSU. That guy was a stud. Everyone loved him at BSU. All right. Okay, so I'm behind. Okay, so it looks like they are first and goal right now. Okay. That's about where I'm at now. Okay, here we go. Thule's looking good. Bolt Lightning. I got the Niners in the Super Bowl. Here's the thing. What if Brock Purdy gets hurt, right? I think if Brock Purdy gets hurt, I think that team completely falls apart. Same thing with Miami. I think if Miami, if Tua goes down or even Tyreek Hill goes down, I just don't see them being the same team at all. I could be wrong. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know, man. I mean, well, that would be really sad if Brock Purdy gets hurt again.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously their guy. And just like last year, he went down at the championship game. So that was just heartbreaking. They totally could have had that game if he didn't go down,
Yep, I agree.
Oh, my bad.
Well, that's not too bad. That's actually works out because he went down, right?
Yep.
If I was an owner, I'd have side bets with the other owners who could win a Super Bowl, the cheapest salary cap. Oh, I like that idea.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny
Truly
idea.
is a monster. You read it differently than I worded it. My bad. And let me see. What did I read wrong? Niners are an A team and the Cowboys are a C+ team. Is that what we're talking about?
What did DC say?
Unless we're talking about Thule baby. Oh, Thule baby.
Niners are the A team and the Cowboys are the C+ team.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Debo. Oh, they're right there.
Yep.
Looks like the Niners get a touchdown. Are we getting close? Yeah, it's an interesting point, GTR, man. I think there is something to be said about that. Oh yeah, dude, you take a linebacker, Van Der Esch against Debo, dude, you take that all day. That's an easy matchup problem right there.
They got it.
They did get it. Yep, they got it. Wow. There we go. Oh, CMC.
Oh yeah, this game is falling out of the Cowboys' reach really fast.
Yeah, that's a good question, GTR man. Right. So I think Shanahan could win. I mean, bottom line, it's tough, right? Again, with the running game like they have, the offensive line like they have, they could do a lot, right? They could do a lot. Personal foul. Wow. Yeah, James is in Tombstone, Arizona tonight. So he's out there goofing off, having some fun.
Hanging out.
Yeah, we had some time. I went to a wedding reception earlier on today. That was a good time.
I went to church.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, praying for my bolts. Oh, a little
Ooh.
pushing and oh. Man, I didn't realize that they put a cameraman like on the actual field too there,
Oh wow, yeah, check that out. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ooh.
Oh man.
I don't know why you would punch somebody in the head with a helmet on, right?
Yeah.
It seems like it would hurt your hand, right?
It doesn't make any sense. You're like, why would you do that?
I'm like, okay.
Punch him in the gut, like shoot.
Starting to feel good about our game with the Cowgirls. Yeah, look, I think they're a team that can be beat. I mean, Arizona beat them.
Yeah.
They're a vulnerable team. Again, the Niners are a very good team. I would everyone's pretty much saying they're the best team in the NFL right now. Agree or disagree with that thought? It's up to you. But again, they got a good defense and a good offense. So, it's kind of hard to lose or, beat a team like that.
Right. Yeah, I mean the Cowboys, like they're currently ranked, the top 5 offense, top 5 defense. So really, like that's why like I'm a little like, well, I know a lot of people are chewed me out a little bit over it yesterday's stream, but I'm like, hey man, like they're a tough team. So
very tough team.
Yeah.
Gordon, good thought here on Leonard. Leonard is going to be moved up the depth chart. Yes, I would agree. With J.C. Jackson out, he'll be moved up. Again, he's been a special teamer for quite a long time, but he will be most likely moved up the depth chart, especially with J.C. Jackson departing. I'm very curious how this plays out, with this team. I do think there's a lot to be said about that. Interesting thing, though, Derwin James says that Dean Leonard is one of the fastest guys on the team. So that's I did not know that. So he's very quick. Went to Ole Miss. I think he did a lot of good things, even his first season. He just needs to kind of figure out the game. And yes, a lot of people think that the Niners are over the Dolphins. Now, I think you would argue that the Dolphins have a better offense, but the Dolphins do not have a very good defense, right? So they're not a very balanced team is what they're talking about. And this is exactly right. Again, it's the defense that the Niners would, be a little bit better with, for sure. And Bert, good to see you, my dude. Making home
Bert.
okay?
What's good?
Yes. Yeah, if you see James, he's in Tombstone right now, Bert. So go down and say what's up to him. He's down there right now. Yeah, Gordon said he ran a 4.3. Yes, he did. He was very quick. Very, very quick. So we got some fast dudes on our team. Even our cornerback that from BYU that we picked up from the Steelers. Let me pull up. I'm just drawing a blank on his name all of a sudden. He's actually very quick. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Hold on just a second here. Roster. Chris Wilcox from BYU. Yes, he's very quick. He ran like a 4.37, something like that. So as far as the cornerback's concerned, he's quick. So
yeah,
we got speed, but speed doesn't really matter if you're making the wrong reads and you're not getting your body at the right spot either, right? So makes a big difference. Okay, so they're about to kick off. Looks like Dallas is charging. Wow, we are way behind again. Good God, why are we so far behind on this? This is so aggravating.
I think it lags. It just lags every once in a while.
Man, it's so frustrating. I hate being behind, guys. I apologize. That's really frustrating. But yes. So it looks like it's 3rd and 6 right now.
That's some of the best positions there, bro.
What's that?
Being behind is some of the best positions.
Hey, man, come on, it's a family show.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Ooh,
Hey,
Dak got a hurt finger. You got a hurt fingy?
my fingy.
My fingy hurt. My fingy hurt. Hey, Herbert had a hurt finger. He went out there and just straight bolted up, son. He didn't give a shit. Let's go.
Right.
I ain't no bitch.
It's his middle finger too.
Look. Oh. He got a boo-boo. Oh, he got a boo-boo. He do got a boo-boo. Okay.
Boo-boo.
See, look at this guy. Interesting. So he does have a hurt finger. Check it out. I got a hurt fingy. Look at him, dude. Uh-oh. That looks like a really weird tape job.
Yeah, right?
I mean, you just like, I don't know. It just seems strange. Like, put a splint on or something. Gordon, I think you're right. Dude, Herbie don't care, dude. He's going to go out there. Okay, so it's 4th and 2. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So I'm showing 3rd and 5 on my.
Yeah, 4th and 2 on the game cast. Yep.
4th and 2. Okay,
2-minute warning.
Oh, damn, dude. The Niners just have. See, okay. So, guys, all right. Maybe let's have a good discussion going into the halftime, right? Or maybe we should wait for this discussion for halftime because, I want to know what your thoughts are on what's the best way to build an NFL team. And I think it's through the draft. You have to build people through the draft, and you have to move them up and go from there. That's my take on it. I don't know, and I think a lot of these splash signings like we've done, they're sort of stopgaps. Like a perfect example, Khalil Mack. We give up a lot of money to get him. Casey Jackson clearly didn't work out, but you really need to draft well and bring people up and get them part of your culture. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts in the chat, and what are your thoughts, Kyle, on that?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the draft is really good. I mean, that helps really the fan base a lot because then you pick up players that potentially can stay with the team for a long time.
Right.
And that helps like the fan base for sure. Like, and obviously picking great players out of the draft is really going to help a lot in the long run if you keep drafting well, but like it's kind of
right.
A lot of ways it's 50-50 still whoever you pick because whatever it is, mentality or whatever, players like they just don't never shake out too well, I kind of do agree with the Rams way to do things a little bit more. Not entirely. Like, I mean, don't ever just draft, or never draft again or whatever like that. But I would say you can use a lot of your draft picks to pick up players that actually have been established, actually do have the drive, and like you've seen their work ethic in the actual pros already. And I think that would actually is my philosophy that I would like to do. Like, it's like you find those not necessarily veteran players, but some of those players that were kind of like you're struggling, but they're looking to get their second contract or something like that. So it might be a little bit more expensive than like the way I would actually want to do it. So
it looks like we punted, or they punted to the Niners. Okay, yeah, and good call. Let's keep talking about that. We'll go through that. Bert, you're so behind. Story of my life, Bert. Story of my life. It is what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I've accepted it.
Yeah, we just don't have our TV up in our room here, so like, I think that's gonna be something that we're gonna have to change, or maybe I'll just get like a small little TV and put it in my room so I can watch it.
Yeah, because I could try and watch it down in my front room. I mean, I'm up in my office right now,
right.
But it's a little hard for me to do that. I'm not comfortable, like just my setup is a little weird. So
yeah, exactly.
So GTR man brings this up. Okay, it looks like the Niners got the ball. We need to draft or pick some punishing running back, someone that can inflict pain. You try and tackle them. That's kind of a Bijan Robinson type of guy. But
we need someone out there with spikes on his outfit.
Yeah, there you go.
To cast flame shield on him. Nerd alert.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the NFL is a fascinating sport to me, though, too, right? I mean, both sides of the ball have to look really good. Both sides of the ball have to do the right thing. I mean, it just fascinates me. The strategy and just the way everything changes is so interesting. Again, keep your thoughts coming as far as building a team. And also, who do you think we should draft? What maybe rank draft picks, right? Edge, wide receiver, yada yada. What do you guys think?
I mean, in a lot of ways too is like, I mean, I don't mind the idea of getting rid of getting rid of our first round draft picks in favor of more second or third round draft picks or something. Yeah. Because I mean, I definitely would argue that like a top 50 player, getting 2 top 50 players is better than getting 1 top 10 player. Like I would feel like, but then again, like there's got to be some kind of psychology towards, a player who gets picked in the top 10. Like they just mentally, they believe now that they're like a top tier player. And so they're going to perform as a top tier player, Right. There's got to be some kind of like interesting, psychology, like information about that out there. That'd be kind of really fun to dive into,
Says it's 87% chance that the Niners are going to win the game right now, statistically speaking. So that's interesting, which makes sense. Obviously, we're winning. They're winning. Okay, Lucky You says, build the draft with free agents who are hungry without spending too much money. Yeah, I agree with that. And a lot of people kind of talk about Coupon Tom and all this and that, right? I mean, that one guy that we picked up, Bassey from Denver, that guy might not be a bad pickup, right? I think he's not bad. He's serviceable. He's probably not going to be the best, but he's a guy that could come in, and you need depth. You need players, right? You need players that could step in and figure some things out. Plus, he also understands the system, so that's a big kind of part of the conversation. And, I mean, look at Marlowe. Marlowe's a great example. He came in, dude, he had amazingly high PFF grades just that one game last week. So you just got to sit back and say, okay, he did a good job. So sometimes going out and spending a ton of money makes some sense.
Yeah,
but you got to make sure it works. And I think I'll say this, Tom, and I think also Brandon Staley is not going to be spending a lot of money on a big free agent anytime soon, especially after what happened with J.C. Jackson. I think that money is going to be dried up. So,
I think Papa Spanos gonna hide his wallet from the kids, and he's gonna put the cookie jar at the top shelf so they can't get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bruh. Okay, so looks like the Cowgirls have the ball now. So it looks like they probably, well, I'm showing they don't have 3rd and 2. So Cowboys got the ball now with how much time left? Looks like a minute.
Looks like 50 seconds. Yeah.
50 seconds. Okay, so we'll see what happens. We all know what Miami did with 9 seconds. Thanks, J.C. Jackson. Dickhead.
We'll see. Let's see if they can get something here.
Never back down, never what?
Trades like basketball will be cool.
Never give up.
Let's go!
Let's go, Cowboys. See what we can do.
Let's see what you can do.
We never really decided what would happen if the Cowboys won and stuff like that, So we're just a little friendly bet, like Alex, I already lost that bet so far.
So Dennis brought up a good question. With franchise quarterbacks accounting for half the team's salary, you don't have any choice but to build in the draft. And especially in our situation with
a good point.
Justin Herbert, he's going to be getting paid quite a bit of money. I'm sure we'll restructure his contract when we start getting to like $30 and $40 million per year type numbers.
Yeah, right.
That's when they'll start restructuring. We'll see what happens with that. But he has a very team-friendly contract, at least for the moment. So,
Right.
so we're on a commercial right now, at least from what I'm seeing. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, we got 50 seconds left. Okay, so pretty interesting game, man. And the Niners are good. Seattle looks really good too, man. Seattle looks good, man. They look like a good team.
Yeah.
Okay. Bull Lightning says, yes, good bets are cheap. Rookies are cheap for the first 4 years. Correct. And you can re-sign them. You can do an extension, get their 5th-year contract, little things like that, right? You get an extra year. Be interesting to see what we do with K9, moving forward. I'm curious. I would like to see him back. He's obviously playing at a high level with us, which is good. So kind of interesting that his contract year, he decides to play football. Pretty interesting, but
yeah. I mean, and that's kind of like that's the best part about rookies is that, they got cheap contracts for a good 4 or 5 years, if you can obviously get the good production out of them. So,
yeah, Bert says draft is a core building team, especially economically, but trades for agents, good fit gaps. So a good active and proactive balance approach is prudent. I agree. You need both. And again, I also don't think you need to go out and make those big splash, the whole JC. I mean, I understand why Brandon Staley went out for Khalil Mack and JC Jackson, but you probably didn't need to go out and get both of them. Maybe one of those guys would have been fine, but JC Jackson, it's a lot of freaking money, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of money. A lot of damn money.
Yeah, we have a lot of dead cap because of him now. That freaking sucks.
I think we're paying him almost $8 million this year. I think we're done after this year. I think we're paying a portion of next year, but after next year, it's it. He's on his own with Patriots, I believe.
Yeah, it sounded like actually like a lot of a big portion of the money was just like as a signing bonus. So like they don't have typical.
It's already sunk cost, yeah.
Yeah, like it was all just like they already just paid it off. It was all factored in or whatever. So it's like they just don't have to keep paying him. So they basically wrote him a big old check to cut him loose,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it was the entire like 80 million that he was supposed to get or something. I don't know.
Oh, look at Dak chucking it deep.
Yup.
Oh, he caught the ball.
Oh, someone got hurt real bad right there. Oof. Oh, is that Nick Bosa that got hurt?
Oh no.
They collided into each other here. Blue.
Wow. Let's see. I haven't seen that yet.
No.
Gosh, I'm like I must be way behind.
Just like my
Milli Vanilli, dude.
Future.
Yeah, Milli Vanilli, dude.
Oh, it was Wagner?
Yeah, it was Wagner. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm seeing Jackson on the ground.
Oof.
Oh, get Bosa here. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay, we need Cam Scattaboo, Arizona State. I'm not even sure who that is.
It's probably a new player coming in. A draft player. Tell us a little bit.
Scattaboo.
That rookie can change your team.
Running back. Okay. It looks like he's a running back from ASU. Scattaboo. Interesting last name. Never heard that before. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Rookie could change your team talent assessment. Biggest thing. Look at two. I agree. All right. So here we go. Gordon, first round, cornerback, second round, edge, third round, running back. Okay. Oh no. Okay. What do we got here?
All right. Looks like they couldn't put anything through. So it looks like we're at halftime now.
Halftime. Okay. We're at halftime. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm freaking annoyed with this thread here on my end here. It's freaking aggravating.
Yeah, I know. It's super annoying. I wish we can, get some freaking. I wish we had it better. But like I said, it's stupid that Sunday Ticket doesn't have it. You're paying like $400 for a year. Why can't we get all the games no matter what,
True.
Yeah.
So Gordon says a cornerback, edge, and then a running back. Okay. I like that. And I think to Bert's thought as well, I do think you can go out and get veterans. Like Marlowe's a great example. He's pretty cheap. You could get him. You could go get veterans to step in and do fairly well. Dennis Yum says we need a lockdown cornerback. Need to do head coach because our defense is going to be ranked last.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I like Brandon Staley. I think Brandon Staley's fine. I do think that there's definitely problems with execution on this side of the ball.
Yeah.
It's not just a conversation of the team. And again, these players have to do well, right? They have to execute properly. But I don't know. We'll see. I think these next two games are going to be critical. How we play against the Cowboys and how we play against the Chiefs are going to be very big. I mean, I think it's going to make a huge difference, right? So,
yeah. I mean, there's something that's really got to change with Brandon Staley in order for him to really make his defense work the way he wants it to. But like that's just kind of been the problem too. Is like we haven't really seen many adjustments happen.
He hasn't changed a whole lot, right? But I do think the league has figured out how to play that Vic Fangio cover 6. I think they figured out how to do it because there's holes in the zone, right? There's always going to be holes. So, it's figured out. Like they know this play works, so they just know what to do. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, right now, Thule is probably the front runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year. So he's looking pretty good. You look at his stats. I was probably going to do a video on that this week.
Awesome.
He's looking pretty good. Yeah, JC and Joe Biden, dead money. Woo!
Joe Byron.
Joe Byron.
I need
Joe
that
Byron. Yeah,
Joe
you need to get that one.
Yeah.
Joe Byron. Yeah, and JC, it's I'll tell you, I promise you he won't do very well with the Patriots. I don't foresee him doing anything over there. That guy's going to go away, and that contract is going to go down as one of the worst signing.
Byron.
Plus,
Byron.
Byron.
They pay most all this year. Don't pay him next year, but it's a huge. Yes, exactly correct. It is a dead cap hit. So it's ugly money. It's just going away. It's already sunk cost. So it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You got to wonder if JC also is like, hey, I hurt my knee here. Why do I want to be here? Yada, yada. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. Clearly it was just a bad situation. He needed to go.
Right.
Yeah. H4. This is a good question for you, Kyle. What are your thoughts on this?
Let's see. Most of our big ticket item players underperform and are always in the training room milking injuries. I mean, yeah, you look at freaking Joey Bosa is always injured. I think so far, obviously Mike Williams always injured. Keenan Allen, he doesn't always get injured, but he does lose a lot of games. And at least I think Derwin James has lost a couple games because of injuries and stuff. But I don't know, man. Like I've been kind of pounding this drum a little bit too, though. It's like, I mean, it's the turf, man. Like we play on like this crappy turf. It's it's about 2 inches thick or less or whatever, that of just like some padding. And man, like it's just, I know the players, like it takes them a little bit longer to recover. They are okay to by game time, but I mean, those lower extremities injuries are way more prone to happen because of turf. It just doesn't give their feet anchor down and stick into it, So it's just I don't know, man. I think turf's just got to go. We got to go all grass. That would really help the team as a whole, all the way down the line. I think the Rams would agree too. Heck, I think I saw a tweet earlier today when Kelsey went down. They were saying, yeah, if Kelsey had a turf injury and Taylor Swift was not going to show up to the games anymore because of that injury, they would switch all fields to grass instantly. So, but yeah, I feel like it's, having older players, veteran players, and stuff like that. Like that's who we're paying like a big dollar.
Unfortunately, where we're going, that you need rookies to step up, and
and that's a big thing.
I think if I have a frustration with Brandon Staley, he's continued to stay with some of these legacy players for a very long time, and you're not getting into the system properly.
Guess we got a special guest here joining in.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing? What's going on, boys?
How you
How we doing?
Man, I'm doing
out of your
great
Falcon
today.
mind. Good to see you. We're just watching a little Sunday Night Football. You watching the game?
Oh yeah, I got the game on now.
Very cool.
So how about you
we're
guys?
just kind of talking. Hey, so good question. GTR man just brought up Kyle Pitts.
Oh yeah,
You think he'd be a good pickup? I know. What do you think? What do you think the Falcons would want to give him up? I don't think they'll give him up personally. But
Nah.
what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't know that he says he's 100%, but he's coming off that MCL this year, and it's he's been a little bit not himself. But today he had 11 targets, led our team in catches. And I think you'll see like the true Pitts by probably like week 10 or something like that after he's just more comfortable on that knee and everything. But yeah, that would be a huge admission by the front office that they jacked that one up, taking a number 4 overall a few years ago. So I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I really do.
I know, because a lot of people have been talking about that, like over here in the Chargers community, and I'm just like, hey,
a lot of folks. Yeah.
We talked about it like a little bit preseason, but I'm like, yeah, you guys, you don't want to give him up yet. He's still developing a little bit. That it really doesn't make sense for the Falcons to let him go at all.
Yeah, well, it's this whole offense. I mean, you had his rookie season with Matt Ryan, obviously puts up 1,000 yards, and then goes to Marcus Mariota, and I don't know, nothing. Y'all saw that disaster, so I mean that's that, and then he gets hurt. He has no games with Desmond at all.
Yeah,
and then he has to come back, develop some rapport with him, and coming off the knee. So I mean, today overall, today was huge for Desmond, just to show that he can win a game with his arm, which is we've been waiting to see, because every team has just stacked the box against us and said, we're not going to let Bijan or Tyler beat you. You're going to have to use Desmond, and he showed it today, man. We were in the building today, man. It was awesome. It was fun to watch.
That's great.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's really good. It's an interesting conversation, but from Bert here, we were talking about salary cap, dead cap money. Most teams actually carry some kind of dead money from bad signings, bust signings. Every team does have that for sure. Unfortunately, it's just part of what you have to deal with. I mean, Chargers spent a lot of money on Justin Herbert, man. Hopefully that guy can stay healthy for a very long time, right? I mean, but you look at teams like, okay, perfect example, you got the Broncos. Russell Wilson's getting paid a ton of money. Their head coach is getting paid a ton of money.
I love it.
It's crazy, right? And that's
no Sean Payton fan around here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've never been a Sean Payton fan. So I'm actually glad he's not doing great. But again, I mean, it's where you're at. By the way, how much salary cap is left over for the Falcons at this moment? I'm just kind of curious.
We just restructured Jake Matthews' contract and opened up $7 million for this year. So I'm hoping we go add like a pass rusher before this year's over with, like a dominant pass rusher. But
we'll give you Joey Bosa.
But after
we'll give you Bosa.
We'll give you Bosa. How about that?
Yeah,
after this,
if you want Pitt, we'll take Pitts though.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
next going into next season, though, we'll have $50+ million. Yeah, again to spend. So I mean, like it's everything will be off the books, and we had a ton this off season, but it'll be Look forward to next year as well, man, for sure.
Right on.
So that's interesting conversation. So we've been talking about this. Chargers have one of the most expensive defenses in the league. We are currently $110 million. I think that's about right, Kyle.
Yeah. Well, it's less
and
now.
We are one of the worst defenses in the league. So we're giving up a ton. Now, again, we played Miami. We played Minnesota. We played teams that are very prolific. I get that. But, it's interesting, man. From an outsider's perspective, what's your thoughts on, Brandon Staley going forward and all, the whole analytics side of things? You guys are, you got, Art. What's your take on all that analytics piece of the game.
From over here, I thought you guys were going to have a kick-ass defense. To be honest, I mean, it's been disappointing to see. Like, come on, man, Brandon, that's your game, bro. That's what you do,
right?
I mean,
So, 100%.
I mean, it's kind of like us with Arthur. I mean, like, so our offense gotten off to a just other than today, I mean, like pretty shitty start. So we're kind of like, dude, that's what you do. That's what you were brought here to do. We got all these weapons now. Scheme like what are we doing here? So kind of the same thing, man. To be honest, I mean, you throw that much money on the defensive side of the ball, like I would think that Brandon needs to win because we talked about it in the offseason, like how Brandon, needs this season to go through really well for him to keep his job. But I mean, I don't know what's going on though with Bosa and like all this. I mean, I know I saw Mac had a ridiculous day a few weeks ago or whatever, maybe last week or something. But like, I mean, that was fun to see. But yeah, I just thought with those guys, man, I mean, it would be different. But
well, I don't know. And again, in the chat, what are your guys' thoughts on that as well too? Again, Kyle, what's your thoughts? Maybe I'll chime in here in a second as well.
Well, I mean, the bottom line is like, I mean, our defense has always kind of struggled to stay healthy a lot of times, like, I mean, that's the biggest problem. Derwin James is out with a ham injury. Like, Joey Bosa's, I feel like, I don't want to say it, but he's probably like on the verge of an injury as well. Like, I mean, he's kind of on the injury list a lot of times, like kind of being a little bit lighter in practice. And I mean, that's just the way he plays. Like, he always plays like too hard and gets hurt and stuff like that, I don't know, like our biggest gripe is right now is like with Brandon Staley. He's made some like just bonehead like defensive calls or whatever like that, and just he puts a lot too much pressure on our defense. And in a lot of ways too, we kind of keep thinking that his defensive scheme is just too complicated. And that the players just can't keep up with it and understand all their assignments and stuff. So that's kind of my thoughts.
Yeah, and Arthur's a pretty big defensive guy too, right? He calls the defensive play, doesn't he? The Falcons.
Arthur Smith, he's offensive. Yeah, we just got Ryan Nielsen from the Saints in the off, and he's been, I mean, stupid good. I mean, like he's got our defense play. Our defense has played well enough for us to be undefeated right now. I mean, they're giving up. They gave up 16 points in London. We had a pick six, so I don't count that against them. But we gave up 16 points against the Jaguars. We gave up 24 against a tough Lions team, obviously, that we've now seen. It's Lions, man. And in Detroit. And if our offense would have done literally anything in those two games, literally anything. I mean, we scored 13 points in two games, for those two, and that was rough to watch. So, I mean, it's just been. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier with Nielsen though, man. Jesse Bates is flying all over the place, man, making plays, and the only thing we're not getting a lot of sacks. We're getting tons of pressures, but still no sacks. But I mean, I know pressures are great, but I'd love to. That's why I said earlier, like I'd love to see us go after like I don't know Danielle Hunter or something like that if he's available from the Vikings or who knows what. Just somebody that's like a a dominant type of guy from the edge. That's the only thing. I love Calais Campbell, but he's a few years younger than me, so I mean like he's up there. So. That's that. Yeah.
By the way, John, do you think Fred Warner looks like Milli Vanilli? Let me show you this again.
Oh, what a great call, dude! Yes,
man, dude, it's so funny. Like he was like, man, who does he look like? I'm like, oh my god, Milli Vanilli, dude. Hold on,
yes,
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it right there. Okay, perfect. There you go. Oh my god, guy on the right, Milli Vanilli, dude. Come on,
he could have been the third member.
Yeah, right.
Probably was.
Damn right.
Man. Okay,
That's
game's
hilarious.
back on, guys. Game's back on. But no, It's good. It's good to see this thought. Now, by the way, yes, definitely San Diego over LA for sure. I mean, look, people wanted them there. Nobody wanted them in LA, and I still wish we'd have gone somewhere else. I wish we'd gone to Vegas, man. That would have been great. Chargers should have gone to Vegas, in my opinion. But let the Raid turds go back to LA.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well,
okay.
I mean, like I said though too, like I mean, for me, like as far as Chargers being here in LA or versus San Diego, it's bittersweet. Like I mean, I would prefer them to stay in San Diego, but the fact that they're here in LA and this is where I live, it makes it easier for me to be able to come to the games and just enjoy Thunder Alley with everybody. And I think And that's kind of one of the truth things too, is that like the best part about the fact that they came to LA is that a lot of like the tailgaters actually kind of combined to create Thunder Alley. And like this wasn't really there for when they were in San Diego. Like they were all spread out in San Diego, but now they're centralized and they can actually created a core group, and I think that's freaking awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then good question here about Hunter Henry. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll re-sign him, man. I mean, he's getting older too. Yeah. And again, I like Hunter Henry, but it doesn't typically happen. Again, good question here for John. What do you think about Ritter? Is he the guy? Is he him? Is he that man?
If he can build on today and duplicate that, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's what we're all hoping for, because I mean, 3rd round QB, man, if you can get him, that's a cheat code, brother. I mean, if you can get him to be your franchise and you don't have to pay him for 4 or 5 years, we can go out there and spend money on offensive line. Which, by the way, Storm Norton got in the game today for us.
Oh yeah,
our right tackle went down and he did damn good. We actually scored on all 3 drives. He didn't allow quarterback.
You guys picked up Storm Norton?
Yes, off the Saints practice squad. Yeah.
Wow.
Because if y'all, we have a right tackle situation here in Atlanta. He's not very good. So.
Jeez. Okay.
So he got hurt today. He got hurt today in the 4th quarter, I think. So he came in and played well. But anyway, back to Ritter. Yeah, I mean. Let me tell you
something. Storm Norton is trash too. Yeah. So. So you guys do not have.
I know. I've heard. I know, dude. I remember we were on the show and y'all were like, "This guy's terrible." And when we signed him, people were asking. They're like, and I was like, "All I know is that Bolt Bros couldn't stand him, so probably not a good thing." But I was like, he did well today, so good enough for today at least.
That's good.
But like I said, we're all hoping, man. Ritter, he's just young. He just this is Arthur Smith didn't exactly put him in great situations to succeed yet, so he's trying to figure that out. We kind of wish that Arthur hired a passing game coordinator here to help that out, but he didn't. So it's we've all been waiting to see this offensive genius that we've been told that he is. So and we've got. I mean, he has no excuses this year, man. I mean, the weapons we have is Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, Johnny Smith, Matt Collins. You would go down the line, man. It's just so he's got everything there for him. He's just been, just like I said, just all young QBs. You're going to take those hits, man. Take those bumps in the road, and he's had a couple of rough weeks, but came back today and was phenomenal. So I mean, if he can do that, then I'm all about it, man.
So it looks like they kicked the field goal. Cowgirls got a field goal, so 10-21. Very exciting. This is a good question here too, guys. Dennis Young, if we get rid of Staley, would you guys give more a shot? He seems chemistry with Herbert, and you don't want Herbert to go through another offensive coordinator. I would say the answer is yes, but again, I think it would be something that would happen during the season. I don't know. It'd be tough, right? I think the wheels would really have to fall off the track for that to happen. Typically, things like that don't tend to happen in a vacuum, right? I mean, we'd have to lose like the next 4 games in a row or something like that for that to really happen, in my opinion. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on Dennis's question?
Go ahead, Kyle.
Hang on a second. Let me reread it again.
Yeah, bring it back up.
It's a very long-winded question. I was like, wait.
No, basically, he just says you give Kellen Moore a shot.
I got you.
As the head coach, if the wheels fall off the tracks.
I don't know. I want a head coach that actually is, that's been a head coach before, for longer. I don't really want to stick to, next man up kind of a coach situation. But right now it would be okay, for an interim situation. But to be for a long period of time, I don't think so. I want a head coach to be a little bit older and more experienced than that. But that's kind of been our MO lately. It's like, the last 3 coaches we've had, including Brandon Staley, have been first-time head coaches situations.
Well, Bill Belichick is most likely going to be gone, but he's going to want $20 million a year probably. Yeah. He's looking pretty bad right now. The team gave up on him. Yeah.
if he's available, man, I think Steve Wilkes would be fantastic for you guys.
Steve Wilkes,
because he should have got the job in Carolina, man. In my opinion, he had that team playing for them. He's San Francisco's defensive coordinator now. I mean, obviously he has a ton of talent there, but those guys played for him, man. He's been there, done that. Great defensive coach, which obviously you already have the offensive guy in Kellen Moore. So I mean, we'll see. I think he'd be a fantastic fit.
You know, and it's tough, man, because we keep going back and forth. All right, let's put the GameCast back up. But like the rotating door of a new head coach over and over again, the concern you get with that is that, they're picking their guys and their guys
right.
working their scheme, and then we're a run first team and now we're a pass first team, and it's really hard to do all that, right? And that's where the argument comes into play, where it's like, is it really worth it to make the switch? I don't know. It's tough. GTR man has a good question for you though. Can the Falcons win the division this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's nobody projected the Baker Mayfield Bucks to be in first place right now. But
yeah, right.
I would have never thought of that.
I don't know how long that's going to last. I mean,
we got Richie in the house now too.
Richie, nice.
Yeah, I mean, if Baker can, I don't have any faith in Baker because he's never done it. Like, he's always been like, he'll show flashes and all of a sudden he goes back to a pumpkin again. So like, I don't want to believe it, but I mean, but the Saints have a good defense. I mean, I'm not sold on Carr. I mean, y'all know Carr better than I do, but I mean, I'm not sold on him. So yeah, I mean, we have the defense for sure. If the offense can just consistently put it together, yeah, I mean, I think we can definitely win a division. I hope we do. I mean, at least make the playoffs. I think the majority of Falcons fans, were expecting 10 wins this year. That was kind of like the base. We were hoping for 10 wins because 7-10 the last 2 years, and 7 with the group we had last year with Mariota was like pretty. And we had, honestly could have won the Chargers game, could have won the Saints, should have won the Saints game. We were up on them.
100%.
So I mean, if not for a couple of just bonehead fumbles, but. So we were just all thinking, okay, better talent, better everything, man. We can definitely get 3 more wins out of this squad, So that's kind of where we're at. And 10 or 11 should be enough to win a division. We'll see. I don't know, man. What's going to be? Like I said, the Bucs are the biggest surprise. We figured they'd be, 1-3 instead of 3-1.
I never would have thought. By the way, Pablo, great thought here. Out of your Falcon mind. By the way, one thing that's really cool about the Falcons, and then John, you let us know this. Food in there is cheap inside the stadium. Bad ass, guys. That's so awesome. And I love that about,
straight up.
The owners like, hey, man, I want everyone to come watch a game and have a good meal and enjoy. And I think that's awesome. I think that's great when an owner says stuff like that.
At $20, dude, we'll get you like pizza, hot dog, Coke, fries. The whole 9 yards. $20. Yeah.
That's what's up,
amazing.
Man.
That's so great.
You can color me peanut butter and jealous right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, they do have higher end options if you want that. I had a burger today that had like some type of, I don't even know. Amanda, my wife told me what it was, but it was like this burger slider high end little deal, which they cut all that stuff too. But if you just want regular stadium food, man, it's cheap, man. It's really good.
That's what's up.
So Dennis got a good question here. You leave Hill in single coverage on best player. I remember exactly what you're talking about, Dennis. There was, at the very beginning of the season, we had Khalil Mack, I believe, on Hill, Tyreek Hill in coverage.
That seems like a mismatch.
It was a huge mismatch. And again,
everybody on
Tyreek, Kelsey and everything as well, too. And I think sometimes what that is the motion and the things that they're doing on the offensive side of the ball, forcing the defense to make a change on the line, right? And they have to immediately make a change. And that's why motion is so deadly against the defense. But you're exactly right. That's the mismatch, right? That's the whole point of the NFL is space, mismatches, exploiting what that defense is showing. But it's tough. It's tough to figure that out, right? And, you're running a run formation, and then they split out, and all of a sudden they're in a pass formation. Like, oh, shit. Well, that's not what we were set up as, right? So it's, these defenses, have a lot of pressure put on them at all times, right? So I'm sure you're seeing that as well, too. The Falcons side of the ball, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
It looks like
man.
Yep. So this is a good thought here. Moore seems to be good. But you don't want to waste Herbert's years on a new head coach. I personally would rather go with a more proven, experienced head coach like Belichick, Harbaugh.
Golly.
First and 10.
Good Lord.
That was
Oh
terrible.
my God.
They had that freaking huge bomb, and then they got called back from an offensive, but they just did it again right next, and the freaking did it even better. That's amazing.
Oh, there we go. Look at that Ayuk. Oh man, this could be a blowout, guys. Wow. Brock
Good.
Purdy's
I hope
got-
so. Screw the damn cow gaze.
The cow gaze. Yeah, dropping both in Mac and pass coverage. It again, a lot. Oh, they call that back?
Yeah, they called one of them back.
Ayuk back, yeah.
Yeah, but then they did it right next again.
They did it again, huh?
And
Damn.
freaking yeah. Wow.
So again, Dennis, that's not how the defense is drawn up. But again, depending on what the offense is putting out there, you have to put somebody on somebody, right? And that's the point, So, and again, that's why pre-snap motion has become such a important thing in the NFL. You're seeing a lot of teams do it, like the Rams do it a lot, obviously, and obviously the Chargers are doing it a lot more. Actually, are the Falcons doing a lot of pre-snap motion? I haven't noticed.
Decent amount, yeah. I mean, Arthur's big thing is positionless football. He loves the guys that can Bijan will line up out wide, will line up in the slot, line up in the backfield. Same thing with Kyle. Pitts has played the majority of the season at wide receiver, and only about 20% of the time as an inline tight end. So I mean, he's basically used as a wide receiver. So we do a lot of pre-snap stuff too, and that's kind of his thing. He wants to, like you said, spacing and find the mismatch, and find wherever that's at and create mismatches. And Shanahan, obviously, he's probably the best. I mean, Shanahan, dude, if Brock Purdy doesn't hit, for what they gave up for Trey Lance, man, he's probably on his way out the door. If Brock Purdy's not the guy. It's unreal.
Well, Brock Purdy he's done really well. I think he's 9-0 as a starter. So
they got a touchdown.
They got a touchy. They got
that touchy.
And I'm playing my son in freaking fantasy, and he has George Kittle, and that's 3 touchdowns.
Oh my goodness.
Skittles, he's on my team. Woo! Skittles. What's up, Skittles?
You know what she said too, man? About
49er touchdown.
About changing the.
That sounds like a foghorn. I like that. Yeah.
What the word is that?
Oh no, yeah, boy, yeah, that wasn't a fart. That was a foghorn. Yeah.
That's a hell of a fart, though. You should have claimed that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But it's crazy, man. Like, I've been doing a lot of studying on all these offenses and kind of what they're doing and how they're getting away with pick plays too, guys. Like, that's one of the things that a lot of people don't fully understand. Peyton Manning did a lot of that at the line where they would have basically run mesh. You got 2 wide receivers cross this way. It's very simplistic, just showing it this way. And they're like at the goal line. And one guy is not going to be able to cover the other guy as they're crossing across. They're just going to get hit or whatever. But that's happening a lot. And we did that a lot against Minnesota when Minnesota was blitzing us. We basically had one guy run up because they were basically running on the line. One guy would run up and he'd basically just run a pick play. The other guy would just run underneath him. And he was open for 5 yards every time. So they're getting away with a lot of things that you could call illegal plays, but that's the offense right now. In the NFL, they don't want the defense to really win. So I think partially Brandon Staley's argument is, well, who gives a shit about defense? Let's just keep scoring. But that's not really exciting either, right? So I don't know. I will say, though, our red zone defense has been pretty stout. We're actually doing pretty well, which is good. So I think we're like 6th in the league right now in red zone defense. So I guess you could hang your hat on that, but, we're giving up a lot of yards, both sides of the field.
Is Eckler healthy now? Is he good to go?
He will be back for the Cowboys, yes. He will be back.
he believes he's going to be ready to go for the Cowboys this week. Yeah.
He's also.
Is that more of a fantasy question, John? You got Eckler on your team?
It actually is. Yes.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was a reason for it. I was like,
absolutely.
Okay, so
one of my 3 teams, dude. I got screwed on. we have one with like some of the Falcons creators, and I had Chubb and freaking Barkley on the same team. I'm like, man, I'm golden. Yeah, okay,
no.
that's gone. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Go figure.
Man, I tell you what. So San Francisco's looking good, dude. Man, is anybody gonna stop these guys, man? Golly,
I don't see it, man.
You don't see it?
I mean, eventually, I guess I might lose a couple, but I mean, this offense and this defense, man. I mean,
right?
It's tough. It's a tough bunch. All right, I can't. We beat this team last year. I can't. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But with Marcus Mariota,
you had him on an off day, I guess, huh?
I had to. Well,
exactly.
honestly, no, I mean, honestly, like I think 3/4 of the defensive line was hurt that game,
Oh,
so
really?
that definitely helped. Yeah, Bosa was out, and a few other guys were out that game, but yeah, we won 28-14. That was where Mariota was 13 for 14, had like the best week of his life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, the one thing I'll say too is it's a long season, right? I think a lot of teams can change very quickly, right? Again, you never want to see people get injured, but injuries make a big difference. I mean, right now the Chargers are pretty banged up. Thank God we're going into a bye, and we should be fairly healthy going up against the Cowboys. And then we play the Chiefs right after that, right? So we got two really big games. Actually, who do the Falcons play next, by the way?
Commanders at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commanders are good. Commanders are really good this year.
Yeah, they have a. I mean, their defensive line's their strength, man. Those guys are.
They got smoked by the Bears, though, bro.
They did.
Like,
they did.
They can't be that good.
I know. I mean, what's crazy? Chase Young had like 11 pressures in that game.
Right.
And yeah, they still got smoked by Justin Fields and the Bears. So that gives me some hope. I mean, we've played in the last few years, and it's always been a tight game. But it's at home, and you know, that's one thing. It's crazy. Desmond Ridder hasn't lost a home game since high school. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Really? That's crazy.
He won his entire never lost a game at Cincinnati and hasn't lost one at Atlanta yet. He won 2 last year and 3 this year. That's nuts.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. Matthew, yes, hopefully win your birthday weekend. That'd be great. That'd be great. Skittles over here.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, yeah. Okay.
We'll hide John right now.
I just can't really. There you go. Yeah. Just keep an eye on it.
All right.
I found a couple more sounds that I wanted to get in here.
Throw that out there. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, Brock Purdy, the thing that he's been a really good game manager. You know, it's interesting. I keep going back to the guy that I met on the plane on a business trip a long time ago, and he kept talking about I was talking about some BYU quarterback. I think it was Hill or something way back in the days. Like this is like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And he kept saying, he's like, hey, you know, I was like, yeah, he's undersized. He's like, you know, in the NFL, it doesn't really matter, man. It's all about just getting the ball out with accuracy. And look at Tom Brady. Right. And that's really what Brock Purdy has done. He's been good at being accurate, right? You know, Garoppolo had good years with the Niners, but they make it simple for him to be effective. So sometimes I ask myself the question, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Is this more of a system thing with him? Or is it really that good? I think it's a mixture of both. I think he's good, but he's also he's in a good system. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. You know, the Cowboys just got that first down there. You know, so I think, because it seems like the
Dak being Dak.
Oh, he's throwing it deep. Oh, intercepted.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, do you think they benched Dak? Well, they're 3-1. I don't think they'll bench him anytime soon. But
shoot,
bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
John, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and hit that show on stream button.
I got you.
There we go.
He's on a phone.
Oh, here we go.
I started to see.
Here's the interception. Wow.
Oh, wow. So I guess I caught ahead of you somehow.
Yeah, somehow you did.
Yeah.
Man, look at that. Unbelievable, you know. Unbelievable.
That's great.
Boom, 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 boom. That's such a funny sound, right?
Oh, it is.
What is that? Yeah. Is that a tuba? Is that a tuba?
Yeah, it's a tuba. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
I probably got about 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to call it a day pretty soon.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
We just want you to hop in and say hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. Anytime. I love coming home. Or Mike was up. I don't think he went to bed last night. And that's a whole other story. That's a whole other story that we can discuss another time. But he got to my house this morning about 10:30. We went on down to Atlanta to the game, and we got back. We did our reaction show when we got back. Had some venti Starbucks, and and he was about to pass out. So I think he went straight home and fell asleep. And
when I did pop in there for a second, I was like, oh man, Mike looks like he is about to pass out.
Yeah.
He was zoned out for
sure.
He
pretty tired. Oh god.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was definitely not the same high energy guy right there. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we use all of our energy at the game, man.
I bet, yeah.
Fucking tired now.
It is hard to do a game after, or a show after a game, after you blow all that energy and then you come do a show. It's tough. Guys, it's really hard.
Yeah, man. Last week, luckily, my kid had a tournament on Sunday, so if we'd have done a reaction show after that game, I mean, that'd have been I probably would have pissed a lot of people off. I probably said a lot of bad stuff, and that I would have to take back later. But that would have been. It's definitely fun, more fun to do reaction shows when you win, because you got all the
exactly.
At the same time, when you do it on the same day afterwards, you got all the emotions. You haven't let it settle yet. You haven't went back and watched the game a second time, so you don't have to. You know what I mean? So it's. Yeah, we normally do our reaction shows on Monday, so we do have a day to kind of let it process before we, let it rip.
Yeah. By the way, you guys got our old kicker, Koo.
Yeah,
killing it, man.
That guy, the door, man. He's, Mark just talked about that, man. That guy was he's been a killer kicker for you guys, man.
Absolutely, yeah. He got paid. We paid him, and he's been a stud, man. Won the game today for us.
Kicker, but whatever.
I mean, the name like that. I mean, it's great.
Dicker the kicker, man. I tell you,
that's right.
Man, this game is this going to turn into a blowout, guys? Come on, man. Niners are driving again, dude.
The Niners at this point, they have a 97.8% chance of winning this game. So
let's go ahead and call it 100.
Yeah, may as well.
Well, unless they get a pick six or something here, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get
it's
something.
Weird how Dallas has been so up and down, right? Didn't they get blown out by the Cardinals? They weren't blown out.
That beat a couple of scores, yeah.
Yeah, it's really strange to me. I don't know.
That's just typical Dallas.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
At least with Dak.
Yeah, and you're right. We did pull the plug a little too fast on Koo, man. He's a damn good kicker, man.
What did he have? Like, we gave him 5 games, and then we just said, "Get out of here," or something like that,
Well, we also didn't have a good special teams coordinator.
Right.
Again, it's never always just about the kicker. It's all about the placeholder, right? What game? I can't remember what game I was watching today. The kicker came in, but the placeholder was a backup placeholder, and he put the ball down. Laces were directly there, right? You want laces out. And he missed 2 field goals from what I remember. And I'm like, well, so it's not just the kicker. It's also the snapper. It's the placeholder, all the above, right? So I just think our special teams coordinator was pretty bad at that time.
Yeah.
Who's that?
We appreciate it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You got a solid kicker.
Damn right.
So guys, what's your predictions on the Chargers the next few games? Right, we got 4 games. We play the Cowgirls, obviously. Then we play the Chiefs, and then we play. Who do we play after that? We play. Is it the Jets next?
The Bears.
Oh, the Bears. That's right. The Bears and the Jets. The Bears and then the Jets. What are we thinking, guys? In the chat.
3-1, baby. 3-1.
3-1. God, I would love that. 3-1 would be so sick. So sick.
Put it out there in their universe, so
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, Chiefs, Bears, and then Jets. Oh, the Jets. It's also a Monday night game, so
it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you guys think? Next 4 games, folks. What do you guys think as far as our record prediction? 3-1, I think sounds good to me. I like that. I like
that.
that.
Sounds really good, but I'm a little bit more pessimistic, and I know our Chargers, so I'm saying 2-2. So
Dude,
yeah.
sound like us, buddy. Sound like us.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's like gotta be
We
real
have this-
sometimes. Yeah,
Bro, we could look. We can play. Y'all can play your show. We can play our show. We can just change the emblem, and it's the same exact shit that's being said. I promise you.
Yeah,
It's
we
hilarious.
got the
100%.
Los Angeles Falcons and the Atlanta Chargers. You know, like that's
all the time. Yep.
3-1 sounds possible. I like that. I like that. Mark says 4-0. I like that. I like that. You know, and it's interesting because I think the Chargers could even easily be 4-0 at this moment, right? We've been in every single game.
For sure.
You know, it's just, you know, I just think our defense needs to step up. But we're not. There we go.
That's both of us. You know, that's
Is that the violin right there, Kyle?
yeah,
That's the violin.
that's the violin. You know, that's just the way we go.
Man, but I tell you what, dude, who's going to beat the freaking Niners, man? They're donkey punching these guys right now.
They sure are,
God.
man.
They just got to stay healthy,
I mean,
and
it's ugly,
they can
dude.
do it. I ain't gonna lie, I actually kind of would like to see the Niners get another one. Like, but just because like I don't want to see the Chiefs win, like again, at all. You know, like I don't like because I was saying this too is like there's a conspiracy building up that where they think it might be a Raiders or not a Raiders, Eagles and Chiefs repeat Super Bowl. But then this time it goes to the Eagles, and like I don't want to see that at all. Like that would just be that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I can't root for the 49ers because of Shanahan, and I'm petty and like a 7-year-old. I don't care. I just like, fucking, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's not going to be the Chargers, like, and somehow, like, I would definitely root for Niners over like the Chiefs any day, though, for sure.
Oh, I'm sure you. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no way.
Yeah.
That'd be like us rooting for the Saints or somebody. And that's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, they're just Marty balling it now.
They're just, you know, again, this is Marty ball right here, guys. They're just chewing clock, dude. They're just chewing clock, and you know,
the Cowboys can't get stopped, or they can't stop them. So,
you know, and these really short. What is it? Oh yeah, well they got it's third down on my end right now, so it's 1st and 10, so they got the first down. Man, guys, like it's demoralizing when you could run the ball like that.
Absolutely.
And it just puts you in a bad spot.
Yep.
Dennis. Chiefs really don't look too great. They don't have a great receiver group, but we need to play the Chiefs and the rest in this way. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Right.
The truth, man. I tell you, man. Like, you know, I don't know what it is, dude. These refs just give them every freaking play, every call. It's crazy, dude. And I'm like, come on, guys.
That one in the end of the Jets game was like ridiculous. I was like, come on.
So
You're gonna
stupid.
call that holding play. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. I need to organize this soundboard of mine a little bit more here. There it is. That's
Shanahan definitely left a bad taste in the Falcons fans' mouth. That's for sure, right?
Yeah. I mean, just run the damn ball, brother. We have a championship. That's all you gotta do.
Right.
Run it 3 times, kick a field goal, call it a day.
They're literally about to score again right now on it. They are freaking donkey punching the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's looking pretty. Boy, the Cowboys. You know, but again, Cowboys are a fascinating team to me. Like, I can't understand why they could be so good and so bad at the same time. And it's
wild.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, I don't understand that, right? Look, at least the Chargers are consistently bad on the defensive side of the ball, right? You know?
Yeah.
You know, we just know we're not that great. We'll get a stop. Okay, conspiracy theory in me, John. Okay, have you guys talked about
I need to get that
how
sound.
the NFL is scripted at all? And how
Not
it's
too
kinda
much.
like WWE?
Not too much on our show. No, I mean, we've heard it obviously. I think we actually might have talked about it with you guys last year, if a little bit. But yeah,
Oh yeah, we definitely get into that.
There's
stuff a little bit,
definitely
you know?
aspects of it that make you go like, But I mean, it's I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos says, I wish we had played the Dirty Birds. I remember that Dirty Bird dance. Remember the Dirty Bird dance?
Oh yeah, man, Jamal Anderson, baby.
Oh, that was so great. Golly, man, the Niners, dude. Golly. Yeah, I don't know, guys. In the chat, what do you guys think? You guys think some of these games are scripted? You know, again, it's a business, right? I know that having a conversation with a buddy of mine just like 2 or 3 days ago, I kind of chuckled about it. Would be very hard to get an entire team to say, okay, we're going to flop on this game or whatever, and then not talk about it. That's the part where I just sit back and go, yeah, I just can kind of see that. I think it's easier. But go ahead.
It's not the team that does that. It's the refs, really.
Correct. Yeah, like, that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's like, I mean, like they can just call a mystery holding call at any point, and it kills the play, gives them 10 yards back. And that's just like, that's how the NFL is able to script these games. They're like, nah, like make sure that pass, that interception that Mahomes like just threw like here on the 2-minute area, make sure that gets overturned right away. Just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I
could see that, and that would be the one thing you could control. I don't know if I told you this, but I did meet a bunch of. I went to a Lions. I can't remember the other team. I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, it was the Lions and somebody's game when I was out there in Michigan, and I happened to be in the Delta Lounge hanging out, and the refs were there. They were getting ready to fly out to wherever they were living and whatever. And we brought this up to them. I was like, oh, of course it's not scripted, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, of course you have to say that. And they just chuckled and whatever. And there's a lot to be said about it. I mean, again, it's a business, right? They want to sell tickets. They want to sell, rights and whatever. But again, you're right. These calls that are just leave you scratching your head. You're like, what's going on here? I don't know. That's where it starts getting a little frustrating.
Yeah. All right, boys. I'm gonna call it a night, man.
All right, yeah.
I know it's a little late for you, John.
Thanks for jumping on, John. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. Y'all too, man.
Good win for the Falcons. All right, man. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully they keep winning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, same to you guys, man. Good luck to the Chargers, man, and you boys. Hopefully, y'all keep having a good season, and hopefully that defense gets going. We'll be good to go.
Exactly. I hope so too, man.
Hey, let's try to do like a mid-season review or something. Let's try to get together and do a show.
Yeah, I think we should. I think it's a great idea.
That'd be awesome.
Get everybody together. Absolutely, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. All right, boys. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right. Yeah, you too. Good night.
Right, boys. Later.
Man, look at that. 34-10, folks. Wow. Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And again, it's tough. You sit back and just keep thinking, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so guys in the chat, is this good or bad for us, right? Are the Dallas going to decide to come out just to strike, just want to rip our heads off?
I mean, yeah. That's a good point. Now look,
look, Kellen Moore, man. Kellen Moore, the whole deal, right? They know his offense, and Milli Vanilli right there, bro. Come on, Milli Vanilli.
Yep.
We should do a meme on that, bro. He looks just like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, right.
We should do a meme on that.
Yeah,
looks exactly like Milli Vanilli.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Polly Bourne. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. My sister's a diehard Swiftie fan. She asked me today, can you believe that Travis Kelce is now known worldwide because of his connection with Taylor? Freaking hilarious. I remember seeing people talk about that. You're like, oh my God, shut up. Like, everyone knows who Travis Kelce is. Well, whoever pays attention to football, at least, right? So
right. Well, that's just it, though, too. Is like, I mean, really, football is really just a men's market, So of course, any man will know the name Travis Kelce, especially one that watches football. But a lot more people know Taylor Swift, and like I'm saying, like honestly, like hate to say it, but Kelce is dating out of his league with with Swift, because
it's pretty hot, dude. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, that's for sure.
Not just that she's hot, but she's like a freaking 12-time Grammy, winning, artist or something like that, and she's been in the game for a lot longer, essentially won a lot more championships, so it's like, yeah. And she's so widely known. It's just crazy, especially like she put him on the map put him on the map for women everywhere, and that literally just boosted the NFL's ratings by a ton just because of her. Because like my buddy Thomas, who's actually hanging out with here, he's actually on a film set right now. He actually his wife said finally, for the first time after them being married for like 5 years, that she wants to watch football with him because Taylor Swift was there. So it's like,
wow.
Yeah, it's like, oh gosh. That's just,
yeah, well, it's probably a set-up relationship. Maybe it's not even really a relationship. They're just setting it up to get it going. I mean, and again, it's the Chiefs, right? So think about it for a second. Think about the conspiracy. Guys, I'm going to fill you in on a secret. A lot of these Hollywood relationships are just staged. They're not real relationships. And this is a great example of the NFL trying to get more viewers, man. It is what it is, man. And they're gonna break up, and it's gonna be weird, and who knows what's gonna happen.
Oh, she's gonna break up with him right before the Super Bowl, you know?
Yep. Well, clearly they're probably gonna try and it's gonna be a the Chiefs probably will be the Chiefs will probably be in the playoffs for sure. But lockdown, this is a good question here. Well, first and foremost, what I would say is we need to, whatever they're doing defensively, we need to go after whatever they're doing defensively. So whatever they're running, which it looks to me like quarters for the most part, it's just quarters. They're not running anything super crazy. It looks like 2 high safety, just like we run as well. Looks like, so there's 7 in the box. They got 3 linebackers, and 2 high safeties. So that's pretty much what we run as well too defensively. I don't know. What are your thoughts as far as game plans for going against the Cowboys on the 16th?
Yeah, 100%. I think they got to go with that 2 high safety. Like, we got to double team Micah Parsons. And that would be like absolutely clutch right there, and obviously putting pressure on Dak Prescott is going to be absolutely critical, because he makes all kinds of mental mistakes all the time, and like I feel like he's going to be.
Oh my God! They just get an interception. Millie Vanilli got an interception.
Oh wow!
Good God, dude! Good God!
Is that what really just happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, it's just incomplete.
Yep, INT. Yep, you got
really?
it. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Okay, by the way, hilarious thoughts here. There you go. Good point.
Wow.
I don't think anybody has seen Taylor and Travis together. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think again, I just think it's guys. I just think that. I mean, it could just be a publicity stunt, man. You're just trying to sell jerseys and shit, right? It is what it is. So
wow, look at that. Just bounced off of him. Dude, Dak.
Oh boy, Gordon over here. Gordon, you're gonna make me throw up, man.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
And really? Are you kidding me, Gordon?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, like we're a little bit behind, so like, oh my gosh.
Kim Kardashian, dude. Come on. She got a fat ass. Oh my freaking God, dude. Holy shit, guys.
Yeah,
well, we don't need to talk about this game no more, bro. This is freaking done.
Touchy.
Dude. Like,
they got the touchy.
Wow, there's a touchy. Polyborn touchy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Do the fart noise.
I got. There's a better one here. Like I did the first one, but I have 2 different farts. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Dude, this is crazy. Well, clearly Purdy's going to be out. He'll be out here pretty soon. Oh, is Parsons hurt? Oh, looks like Parsons hurt.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, if Parsons hurt, that's good for us, guys.
Oh, did he really?
Wow.
I mean, his pride is definitely hurt right now. I'll tell you that much.
Wow. See, the thing about the Niners is, when you play the Niners, you have to play pretty sound defense. And, man. Oh, Van Der Esch. Ooh, Van Der Esch might be out. Oh my God. Oh, dude, his helmet went right into his ribs.
Really?
Oh, shit. Wow, guys, that's bad. And that's a neck injury right there.
Oof.
Your neck's important, folks, just so you guys know. DTR,
Just a
man.
just a little. Yeah.
I like my neck where it's at, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, guys, so game plan-wise, what are we thinking? Throw your thoughts out.
Charge!
Oh, God. Yes, Diggs is out for the season. I think it was an ACL injury. He's gone. Yeah.
Jeez.
So that would be kind of crazy about Van Der Esch. If Van Der Esch is out, maybe he's got a neck injury. Maybe he's got a concussion. I mean, that look pretty bad. And what if Parsons? Looks like Parsons probably got dude, a helmet to the ribs. And by the way, there's no padding there at that spot, at least from my belief.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the difference with like a defensive player is like, whatever, you know, you just go out and play, but damn.
Wow, dude, what's up with us? Like, you know, doing these things and this, like, watching a blowout, you know?
He's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Dennis, here we go. We need to stay out of 3rd and long. Cowgirls have a great pass rush. I agree. We need a run game to be physical, plus 5 yards first. I think a lot of pre-snap motion would be good too. We need to get QJ involved, quick slants, wide receivers.
Right.
I kind of get a little frustrated with that. I kind of felt like there was some things that we could have done a little. I get the concept of driving the ball downfield and trying to get those longer plays, and that's kind of something we're trying to do.
Right.
But we can also do some of the short game. And again, look at like what the Eagles are doing, man. They're doing a great job. And it's like 20 play drives, just chewing clock.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
I mean, obviously, like, you know, the defensive package is working very good. Whatever, like, the Niners are doing. Like, I mean, how many takeaways did they have today?
Yeah.
They had a fumble. They had an interception.
Yeah.
How many more?
Hey, Gordon, good to see you. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. You know, we like to have a good time, obviously. So, you know, again, normally we have quite a bit more content during the week, but since it's a bye week, there's really not a whole lot to discuss. So we're doing some of these lives just to give it a shot, see what we think about it.
Oh, it's 2 picks. So they had 3 takeaways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a fumble too.
Dang.
Eckler's going to be key. I agree. Ooh, Van Der Esch.
You know what I think? So I have Brock Purdy on my fantasy league, but I didn't play him. I bet on Joe Burrow this game.
Well, Burrow he balled out.
Yeah, he finally balled out. He finally showed up, and like I figured if there was a game that he was going to show up, and that was the Cardinals game. So I think I did all right. But I think Brock Purdy still had 4 touches too.
Woo. Yeah, yep. I got Skittles on my fantasy league too, so that's good. He'll probably get a dub today. Yeah, I don't understand why we don't do a little more 2 running back sets. I kind of wish we had done that a little more frequently.
Right.
I don't really know why we haven't done that. You know, having Dotson out there, and again, I think Davis as well too. And I think we need to put QJ in a little more motion as well. Have him run around off the sides. I don't understand. I feel like we're not really integrating QJ a little bit. I mean, I wanted to see some jet sweeps. I want to see some more screenplays with QJ. We just haven't done a lot of that stuff. It's kind of frustrating for me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we see more of that the second half, right?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
And this game is ugly, Kay. Exactly correct. Ooh, my God. Wow.
Yeah, they better just sit Purdy for the rest of the game. You know, if they get the ball again, just give it to somebody else. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play him anymore at this point. Yeah. I mean, what's the point, dude? I mean,
no point. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, he's out now. I would assume he is. Let's see.
Yeah. 7 for 10, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like the
Where
last.
did Purdy go to college? He was some small school, didn't he?
Yeah, probably something somewhere like had no idea.
Check it out here.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. Brock looking pretty. Oh, he went to Iowa State. That's right. Yeah, Iowa State.
Yeah, definitely not like a really well-known school.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's well-known enough, you know.
Watch Prescott get hurt out here. Oh my God, that'd be so bad.
Yeah. He's gonna do that to make you be like, no, I got hurt, you know. So
yeah.
But this is just like Stephen A. Smith was saying, though, you know, just like about what happens with the Cowboys. He just wait, you know, just wait. Oh, wait. Gordon says another pick, another interception. Oh my gosh,
shit, that'd be so crazy.
Are you kidding me,
dude? You might be sooner rather than later. TTR, mate, just so you know, thank you for hopping on. We're going to keep doing it. Good question. Oh, look at Milli Vanilli right there, bro. He looks exactly like Milli Vanilli. Are you joking me? Come on. He looks exactly like Milli Vanilli, bro. Yeah, we might. I think we might. We kind of like doing these lives. It's just a little hard sometimes with our schedule, sort of depends.
Right.
So it'll be a little bit of depending on who's available, who's not available. But yeah, we'll try and do it. Maybe a good game. This game kind of made sense because we're playing Dallas. So
here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, here we go. Boom!
Did he get a pick?
Yeah, he got that pick.
Oh God,
he got that pick. Oh my gosh!
Wow, I'm behind.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, guys, that is bad. Oh my God, Dak, like, what is your deal, dude? Like, oh my God. And Dennis, yes, I like the idea of this. But I like to see a rotation of a lot of players in the backfield, or line them up in the backfield and then move them out. You know, creating that separation, right? You know, you have Darius Davis, and then all of a sudden, there's both lined up in the backfield, and then a linebacker covering Darius Davis. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. You know, so there's a lot of things they think they could do to really, you know, create that separation. Wow.
Oh man, appreciate that, Gordon. He's saying he found us just a few days ago. He's been having a blast hanging with us. Yeah, man, appreciate that. You know, like I said, you know, like, so yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is really our second time doing this. I think it's really cool. Obviously, if James is in here, it'd be a little bit more fun too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But James is down at Tombstone, Arizona, having a good time. I don't know, how dare he? You know, we're here with you guys. Right. Okay. Polly, good question here. You think Kellen Moore is saving a lot of his big plans for Cowboys he didn't want to show? I think there's a lot to be said about that. I think he's also probably not using the entire playbook at this point.
Right.
The one thing I would also say too is that when he calls a play, the way, as I understand it, again, I could be completely wrong this is how it's been explained to me. When they are running a play, they have run plays and pass plays for every play. So they're in a formation. They're 11 personnel, 12 personnel, 22, whatever. And okay, the run play is X and the pass play is X. Then Herbert goes to the line. Then he can check or audible to the other play, right? Okay, this doesn't look good for a run. Let's go for a pass.
Right.
So it's not just that they're in a formation. Justin Herbert makes a decision in pre-snap what he sees the defense running. So, yeah, we've probably seen a lot of plays that could have gone a lot of different ways. But, you know, anyways, there's a lot to be said about that moving forward. So, anyways, what's your thoughts on that, Kyle?
I only have one question for Dak Prescott.
What's your question?
No, here it is. You gotta hear it.
Why are you gay?
What is that?
It says, why are you gay? He's like, who says I'm gay? Yeah. You are gay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is terrible. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. Right now, they don't look good, dude. They're not looking good at all, man. This is
Yeah,
they got dismantled. I mean, this is freaking ugly, dude. What if Parsons? Oh, Parsons out still. Wow.
Is he?
Why?
Oh.
Why would you even put him out there anymore? There's no reason to have him out there.
What's the point? You put it in the second stringers on every side.
What is the point, dude?
Yeah.
And you're right, Say Ready. We better not lose to Dallas, man.
Yeah, we better not. At this point, man. Jeez.
Yep, Darnold's in.
Yep.
He always looked like a baby to me. Did Sam Darnold look like a baby to you?
He does. Yeah.
Like
totally
his face looks like a baby face. Like it's like a weird like a Cabbage Patch Kid or something like that, or like a I don't know.
Yeah. Totally.
And Kevin, yes. Eck will play next week. At least that's the plan. So I think if he plays, we'll be, it'll be Eck.
Honestly, it looks to me like the Niners are about to be able to score again. They just ran like 10 yards right there.
Wow. Dude, guys, this is called a donkey punch, folks.
Yeah, this is
a straight up hoe slap, dude.
Man, these Cowboys fans out here, they probably losing their minds right now.
I should message my buddy. I don't want to do that though. He'd cry. I don't want to when my team loses, right? I'm not a fan.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to you can say you can send them condolences though. Send them some flowers.
Yep. Ooh. That sounded funny. Yeah. I don't know why they're not. I would sit my starter. I mean, there's no reason to have your players out there.
There's no reason to have this game is so over.
I would say probably no Van Der Esch and maybe no Parsons. I'm not seeing. Wait, is Parsons out there still?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't see Parsons out there anymore. That guy's pretty solid too. Curves, he's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I just would have never thought Brock Purdy would be this good, man. But again, he's on a good team, guys, it's not just about the quarterback. It's about the wide receivers getting open. It's about the offensive line. It's about running backs. There's a lot of things that goes into it, and the coaches being smart.
Right.
Ooh, boy, that'd be sick, man. We better be, dude.
It just kind of shows you too.
Garbage kid. There we go.
They the Niners just have a really good system and stuff like that in place where they can build quarterbacks to be really, really good.
Yeah. Man, I never thought Trey Lance. I don't know, dude. I don't know about Trey Lance. I still don't think he's that good, but who knows? You might be seeing him pursued.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play there. False start, blah.
Kicking the cojones right in the pills.
The Castanjas.
Oh, is Cooper Rush coming in?
No, it's Lance.
No, it looks like Cooper Rush is warming up, though.
I think they got Trey Lance warming up.
Stephen A. Smith is going to have a field day on this one. Well, it looks like Pooper Rush is coming in.
Pooper Rush, okay.
Yep, looks like. Oh yeah, I see Lance warming up too, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm curious to see who they throw in there.
Yeah. I mean, it'd make more sense to throw in Trey Lance, but then again, I don't know exactly how big Dak Prescott's contract is. How many more years he's got? I mean, I can't imagine they would want to re-sign him. Maybe they want to cut him loose,
Yeah, probably not.
You just kind of proven that he's not the guy, constantly.
We might see Trey Lance next week, but I'm sure the defense will give up 500 yards. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Of course, I'll tell you, dude.
Yeah, that'd be interesting if we said Trey Lance instead of Dak.
I doubt that. No, they're going to go with Dak. I mean, I just have a hard time seeing them sit him, but you never know. You never know. Looks like.
Oh wow, good special teams play right there. Hey, they caught it in the 5.
Purdy is good, but he's benefited from Kyle Shanahan's system. Exactly right. Again, yep. And this is a great point, Dennis. Right. This is my frustration 100% with Joe Lombardi, and you're seeing that over there at Denver. Joe Lombardi's system was all about just getting one-on-one matchups, and okay, I think he and Alec can beat that guy because he's one-on-one. Okay, sure. But you're not scheming plays open. You're not scheming players open. You're not really doing a good running system, right? You're not doing a lot of things to make it easy on your players. And that's was my biggest frustration with Joe Lombardi and what you're seeing with Denver in their offensive scheme. But that's what Kyle Shanahan does. He'll scheme players open very easily. Makes it simple for you to be successful. So,
yeah. I mean, that's kind of why it's keeping a simple game plan or whatever is absolutely paramount,
Yeah.
Gordon. Oh, wow. Okay, so Gordon answered my question. 59 mil for Dak in 2024.
Oof. They may dump him somehow,
they may try to cut rug.
Prescott, you're not that guy. That guy.
That's way too much money there.
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up? One of the only Charter streamers on YouTube. Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, but we're the only ones on right now, just doing stuff.
Oh yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
59 million for Dak. Oof.
Yeah,
that's big money, dude.
That's a lot of money, a lot of cheese.
Oh, yep. Cooper Rush is out there.
Pooper Rush.
I think next year Herbert's only like 30 million, if I remember correctly. I don't think he's getting paid. He got a lot of signing. He got a big signing bonus.
I think Herbert's only getting like 15 next year.
Yeah, it's not a ton, but he got a big signing bonus. Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Right. Cooper Rush, dude. Wow, that's so crazy, guys. Man, this game is crazy to me, dude.
Yeah. Didn't expect it to go this way at all.
Hell no. Man, I mean, I don't understand. Wow. Unbelievable. Polyborn, let's see. Have we ever collaborated with any other Chargers podcasts or channels? Not really, actually.
Not this year. No. Not so much. I mean, we definitely have some connections. We can. We just, haven't really reached out to any of them.
We kind of have a different format than a lot of the other channels too, though, right? So we don't really, I don't know. There's 3 of us, so it doesn't quite fit the same way. But yeah, I mean, we're always open to it if they ever want to reach out to us.
Right.
The director lives in Utah, so I wouldn't mind seeing him one of these days. And I think actually Chargers, somebody else lives in Utah as well. I'm drawing a blank. There's another person. He's a big Utah fan. So
no, you're talking about Stephen Haglund.
Haglund. Yeah, Haglund.
No, he lives in Fresno.
Oh, Fresno. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he did go to Utah State, though, it seems like.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd say right now, Dallas looks pretty bad, dude. Wow.
Turn out the lights theme song. Let me see if I can.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Fresno, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I met him at training camp. I think let's try one of these.
Who turned out the lights?
No, that's not it.
Oh, Jerry Jones is pissed.
The party's over.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one. Yeah.
I like that.
That's the one.
Jerry Jones is probably like, all right, let's just do a line of Coke. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Fresno's your town, huh? Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 19 million. I know it wasn't a ton, man. I know it wasn't a ton of money. That's why I was gonna say like his contract's pretty solid for us. I think that's why we'll probably keep Keenan Allen next year. But I think we'll probably cut ties with Mike Williams, I would assume. His injury, he's just been so injury prone. I just don't see us bringing him back. Especially if Herbert can get some synergy with QJ and Darius and some of these other, Palmer, which is sad because I love Mike Williams, but he just, tough.
Yeah.
Oh God, jeez,
Oof.
My God, guys, this is bad, bro. This is bad.
This is really bad. Yeah.
This is like embarrassing bad. This is like spank your bottom in front of national television. Bad,
Right. Cowboys totally got exposed. I'm probably gonna have to. Oh, got sacked. I'm probably gonna have to apologize to Aether this week, or when we play him, and like when we actually dominate the Cowboys. Like he's gonna expect a sincere apology from me because I'm still a little questionable when it comes to us playing the Cowboys, So yeah.
I think bottom line, if we execute, I've said this over and over again, our only problem is we haven't executed. We've made we seem a little confused at times, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
It's funny how the Rams and Raiders home games have been taken over by away fans.
Yeah.
But the media only talks about the Chargers games. I agree with you on that too as well.
Yeah.
There was a lot of visitors at that Rams game today. I noticed that. It was pretty loud in there versus the Eagles.
That's the truth. Like all three of these teams, the Rams, Raiders, Chargers, we have a hard time filling our stadiums now because we all play in these transplant cities, like touristy cities,
Yeah. Well, and that's a big part of it, right? It's not necessarily about them having a home game, but you sell tickets.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Mike Williams, $32 million next year. Jeez.
Yeah, see, it's huge. See, dude, it's too much money, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Something's got to be figured out with that. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, are the Niners gonna be able to score again before the end of the game?
God, I hope not, man. That would just be even more embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Charger fans, they tend to travel, man. I think there's a lot of fans are just kind of all over the man. Why would you keep your starters out anymore at this point, dude? Yeah. I just don't even get it, bro. Yeah, Tuli's gonna look good, and oh my God, guys! Wow, just unbelievable.
Emotional, damn it.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah. Aether, he just joined. Hey,
Aether, how we doing?
I'm gonna tell you now. Of course, if the Cowboys, lose, if we beat the Cowboys on Monday night, I'm gonna kind of have a whole apology letter prepared just for you for that game, especially because of seeing this beatdown tonight. So just so you know. I got you. I'm gonna have something cooked up just for you, just in case.
Yeah, we played the Niners. We were really bad in the second half last year. It was pretty frustrating the way we played. Chargers wouldn't have drafted a wide receiver first round. They were thinking of letting Mike. I agree with you 100% on that, Carlos. I truly believe they're going to let at least one of those two guys go. Since Mike went down, he's out for the season. It'll most likely be Mike.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't know how that is going to play out. I don't know if it's a trade. I don't know what. Ooh, that's rough, dude. That's rough.
Yeah, that looks tough. Yikes.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, a huge beatdown. Oh my goodness, this is bad.
Every single time I see Dak Prescott on the screen, it's going to be like this. Yeah.
Oh, if we're playing the Chiefs, we're gonna lose today. I'm hoping the Broncos lost. Hopefully the Raiders lose tomorrow night. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Wait, who do the Raiders even play? I don't remember who the Raiders play.
They played today.
No, they play tomorrow.
Oh, they.
I
got it right
yeah,
here.
why am I drawing a blank on who the Raiders
Packers.
play?
Packers.
Oh, the Packers. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. See, and Gordon, you're exactly illustrating my point. Look at this. Came back $38 million freaking dollars.
Yeah.
Dude, sorry. Like, yes, he got 6 sacks, but there ain't no way we're paying him $38 million, right? So some tough decisions have to be made, right? And I was hoping the Chiefs were going to lose today as well, too. Oh, my God. That didn't happen. Happy the Broncos lost.
Of course it didn't happen, man, because, that's just the way it goes.
That's right. That's right.
The refs.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, conspiracy theory. Here we go.
Yeah. The refs have been revealed that their role is to play for the Chiefs.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Uh-huh.
Move the Chargers back to San Diego. Hell yeah. Actually, we only pay what, $10 a year or something like that for the stadium? Or is it 10 or a buck? Can't remember what it is. Is it a buck?
Oh yeah, paid a dollar per year. It's like
a buck per year for that stadium.
I mean, the Raiders they pay like they actually pay rent for their own stadium too, though. So
yeah.
Because I think it's because apparently it's because the city of Vegas actually owns the stadium, not necessarily the team.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of why they were able to move it so fast, I guess. So. But I mean, I do agree. I would love the Chargers to move back to San Diego after their lease is done. Like why not?
20 years or whatever.
Yeah, I think it'll be 2034 or something like that, 2035 or something like that they can. Their lease is up. I mean, I'm sure there's like a clause to get out earlier, but yeah, we'll see.
Gordon, yeah, way too much money owed to these guys.
Now, if I was the Cowboys too, I wouldn't even bother using those timeouts at all. Like, who cares?
Yeah, what's the point, dude? Like,
what's the point?
Just end it, dude. Be done with it.
Just let the clock go.
I mean, right now it's saying 99% chance they're gonna win. They're gonna win, dude. Come on now.
I mean, yeah, 99.9. Yeah, it's been that ever since the start of the fourth quarter. It looks like. Yeah,
and again, I think we could beat the Chiefs, man. We just have to play our game, dude. I think the bye week came at a good time for us because I do think we need to get ourselves. I think we need to get our mind right. I think Staley needs to go back to the drawing board a little bit, do something a little bit different defensively, and I think offensively they need to sharpen the pencil on a few things.
Right.
So,
man, I should have queued up a Milli Vanilli song for
oh yeah, dude.
Anytime that we see him.
Oh, Chargers will give up a 3rd round pick for Henry and a 4th round pick. Nope, not going to happen. Got to build a stadium first. Do not, I repeat, do not move the Chargers out of California. Yep. Cowboys should just start doing crazy experimental plays. Yeah, at this point, why not, right? What does it matter?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, like I know a lot of people keep asking. I keep seeing people ask, are we going to make a move? Are we going to make a move this year? I don't suspect we're going to go after anybody really, unless we have a serious injury somewhere, like a serious injury, right?
Right.
Yeah. What if Eckler like breaks an ankle or something like that?
Oh man, don't be wishing that evil upon me, Ricky Bobby.
I know, and Ricky Bobby, I know, but my point is like I don't foresee us doing anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
I just don't, because the team has a lot of depth. I mean, and we can pick up players elsewhere. I just don't see it, but that's my take on it. I would love the Chargers to go back to San Diego, man. I went to so many games down there. The Q. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just would have never thought. This is crazy to me, dude.
Yeah. What a wild game.
Jordan, if QJ doesn't get good reps and coaches next 2 games at Cowgirls and Chiefs, should we rethink this pick? No, look, it takes a while. Look, here's the thing. every team is a little different, right? Think of what we have here at the Chargers, right? You had Keenan Allen, you had Mike Williams, and you had Josh Palmer. All three had been there for a long time, right? And they have synergy with Justin Herbert. Very different than like Zay Flowers and some of these other players, like, Jordan Addison, another good example. They don't have the amount of wide receivers like we have in that room. So they immediately had to step in and contribute. QJ was more of a guy that could just, grow into the role a little more. That's my take on it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Kyle? And guys, what do you think in the chat as well, too?
And I don't know. I don't think we're not going to rethink it. I mean, I just don't think we have like enough schemes for him right now, too. I mean, we have a lot of good players ahead of him right now. So we just haven't really been using him very well. It's like there's no reason to really rethink the pick. I mean, he's still young. And he's just starting, I don't think Keenan Allen really had a great first year, did he? Or Mike Williams didn't either, so
Mike Williams was not good first couple of years. He struggled.
So I'm not really tripping on that just so far,
Yeah, I think Mac will be back. I think they'll probably try and restructure his contract somehow. You got to wonder how that's going to play out.
Sure.
Derwin James potentially. I think. Oh boy, it's getting chippy. You're a bitch. No, you're a bitch. No, you're a bitch. No, you're a bitch. Your mom's a bitch.
Byron,
Oh man, this is when you start donkey punch. You just punch him right in the pills, dude.
Yeah, right.
Mac will not be back next year. You never know. Might be looking to trade Derwin. Yeah, could see that happen.
Right.
I'll say this, guys. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So this is where I think Tom Telesco's got to really make his money in being a good GM. By the way, I didn't even think we were going to get rid of J.C. Jackson, and we even got what we got. Thank God.
Right.
So he did a good job, passing him off for sure. I mean, even getting what we got out of that, I mean, thank God. Yeah, but
the party's over.
There you go.
4th and 18.
Dude, look at Skittle.
Yep, they're literally just draining the clock too. Yeah, they're just like, nope, they're not using their timeouts.
Fine.
Yes, good, finally.
Yeah, QJ will be fine. By the way, QJ was making a lot of separation.
Oh, wait. I just saw Dak, so yeah.
There we go.
Just saw Dak, so I had to fart. Oh wow!
What's that?
Is that the first time that someone's done a victory formation for the L? It's like, wait.
I mean, what's the point, dude?
He literally he just took a knee. Yeah, you're right though. What's the point? But it's like,
what's the point, dude? Yeah.
There he is again. Yep.
There he is again. Yeah, that's Vaughn. Yeah, Vaughn. He's a small dude, man. He's pretty small. URL Jordan. We need him to fill Mike's spot. Yep, I agree. Alan Palmer, QJ. Yeah, I mean, look, QJ made a lot. He had a lot of separation, but Herbert was not looking his direction. So I felt like there was a lot of times he should have looked his way, but he just didn't. So, anyways. And you're right. Everyone gets a bitch. Wow. Yep, that's true.
And now go Chargers, go.
There you go. The Governor. That's the Governor.
That's right. And I don't think.
What a donkey punch, guys. My God.
Oh, no. Wait, they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him take the knee.
Oh my God, guys. Come on. Like, what's the point, dude?
Yeah,
here's the thing, guys.
Wait. They didn't wait. How they didn't let him like take the knee to drain the clock and to lose the game? Oh, that's wait. What happened? What the heck? Yeah, it was literally final, but then they oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, some receivers take time. QJ's raw. You can see he does not attack the ball in the air. Seattle's the same issue with their first-round pick receiver. Yeah, and that's Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah. I agree, guys. He'll be fine, man. You know, it won't be an issue anymore. He'll be okay. I would like to see him get a little more involved after the bye week for sure. That's more than anything what I want to see. And I think you can do that easily. Just throw him some wide receiver screens, right? He's very good at yards after catch. I don't know why he's not involved in that a little more. He should be. Yeah, I could see a lot of things happening that direction.
Yeah, we need to get him out there a little bit more. Like, and now that Williams is out, I would think we will see him a little bit more because he's taken that whole third position for wide receivers. So he should be better. We should be getting him in the everything, pre-snaps, whatever, all that shit. You know.
Yeah, I mean that was just an amazing man. That was just a donkey punch. Can we see Davis on the outside running deep a little bit more? That would be nice. I don't know why he's not stretching the field more. QJ has been stretching the field, but Herbert has not been looking his direction. Same thing with Darius Davis. I think that's on Herbert 100% because if you watch the film, he's actually been open quite a bit. Exactly, Bolt Lightning. Again, he just needs more targets, and he just needs more time and reps with Herbert. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I guess final thoughts. That was a straight up donkey punch. Holy shit! I can't even believe that. That was like, and Polly, great to see you guys. Honestly, thank you so much. Again, we might do one or two more of these. We'll see. It's a little hard for us to do it all the time. I mean, it's a 3.5 hour commitment. Right?
Well, it's not only that, but it's more so like, I mean, we weren't able to watch it live, like in our current setups and stuff like that,
Sure.
Because it's, because stupid NFL ticket can't stream at the same time, like it's frustrating, Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but folks, either way, man, I think this Cowboys game is going to be big, right? So I think we've got to step up and show what we can do. I'm really hoping we get healthy after the bye and we just show what we can really. I feel like this team has underperformed even on both sides of the ball. I think offensively we've been fine, but we still should be scoring more points.
Yeah,
and I think defensively we should be stopping more. Yeah, and you're right, GTR man. Yeah, we'll do it every once in a while. We'll probably do it when there's a game. Maybe an upcoming team that we're going to play against, maybe something like that,
Right.
If it's snowing outside and I'm going to watch the game, then I'm like, well, maybe I'll just do it anyways, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Well, I guess we can end it now. Any other final thoughts there, Kyle?
Yeah, one here. Here it is.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's
And Kyle, are you going to do your Madden simulation on Wednesday?
Yeah. So Madden Wednesday Sims is back on for sure. I already did the Cowboys one because I'm getting a little ahead because I'm going to be out of town for a little bit. So I'm going to do the Chiefs game this next Madden Sim because I'm getting ahead of the schedule a little bit. So so we'll have a good time. We already lost the game in the Madden Sim for the Cowboys, so that was our first Madden loss. So, but we'll have some fun though. Yeah, got to keep up the Wednesday night football situation going on.
I might suggest to you this, Kyle. Why don't you just do the Niners Chargers Super Bowl game? Why don't you just do that again instead of doing the Chiefs?
Well, that's just the problem. Is that I'm not going to be back in time to do the Chiefs for the Madden Sim. So
okay, well anyways, it's something to discuss.
I'm going ahead, so we're doing the Chiefs. Like, if later on down the line I can do that one and just have like a hangout one. But yeah, so
awesome, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. Been a lot of fun. We will see you guys in the next one.
Boat Bros, let's go.